And we are coming down in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Getting Sports with Drunk. I'm your hostess, Cupcake the Riddler, and I'm joined by
Mock.
Sheen Washable.
Nah.
Colt 45 Souls.
A little long-winded.
J-Mart.
Ooh, some echo.
Some echo here.
Hello.
Yeah.
Echo.
No more echo. Red Baron here.
Now.
That was just a crash. There was no mirror. It was just. Oh, Souls, please mute your phone.
Yeah,
So-
really. Shot.
Alright, whatever. My boss. No, fuck off.
Do it.
My boss.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Anyways. Hello,
Shot.
friends.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the first full panel to Getting Sports with Drunk and over.
It's
like
over
a
a
while.
month. Oh, nice, Mock.
All of a sudden, the app works.
That's a shot for you, bitch
Hey,
ass.
well, we know it's working.
Let's start over. Welcome to Dumpster Fires.
I
Yeah.
was trying for like 20 minutes to get the app to work, and it wasn't.
It's hot in here today. I'm also wearing a 100% cotton polo, so that's not helping him.
It looks good, though.
Thank you.
Cotton.
You guys are assholes.
Why?
Yeah, it's
Jeff
what it is.
commented. You didn't, dicks.
I already did.
Now I'll be putting on my Phillies hat to make myself look worse.
Terrible.
Starting lineups around the horn. Mock Sheen.
I have.
Actually, you know what? I think the biggest wild card should go first. Kyle, I don't think the listeners have any idea what you're drinking today.
Oh, but they do. Kyle's drinking a Colt 45.
And after the show, you'll be smoking.
Oh.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, he was saying the lyrics in the liquor store and said them all wrong.
No, he
Yep.
said the malt wrong.
Come on, Kyle.
No,
Give
I'm
it
not
to
doing
us.
I'm not doing it. Not right now.
Not now, not ever.
Today's urine test private stock is brought to you by AIDS. You'll get it.
That looks pretty rough.
Oof.
Oh,
You gonna whiff
Jeff
this
hasn't
yet?
smelled it yet.
There's beer in there.
No, there's malt liquor.
Oh, no. Oh, man.
So, yeah, I have from the Clown Shoes Brewing the Space Cake Double IPA.
Around the horn, everyone just needs to know how terrible it is. This is the worst thing we've ever made.
He takes your immediate gravel
This
voice.
is so bad.
Shout out to the guy at Darsh.
You guys are the
There's
gross
no
guys.
redeeming quality about this. Not over ice, not in a toilet. It's terrible.
Oh, man.
There's no cinnamon in it, and it's hot.
He's right.
It's so bad.
Oh, man. We're in for a treat today, boys.
Kyle, you're growing a mustache.
Oh, it's
Oh,
so bad.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Can't wait for Rebecca's face.
That's a good sting.
Ooh.
The best part is
Rita?
we forgot the private stock. Well, Rebecca forgot the private stock. And then
That's like a staple on the show. It's just to forget the
I know.
private stuff.
So I bought
We
that
do it all the
Gatorade.
time.
I bought that Gatorade at the liquor store and chugged it so that I could use it to make the private
Let's
stock.
let's observe.
All right, we got your mic live here.
We'll give some
Dude, the
commentary.
aftertaste is worse.
Yeah, it's
She's-
still there.
She's slowly opening the cap.
I feel like I drank like Fireball, but I didn't.
I know what Fireball tastes
Just
like.
drink it. Just
Oh, she does a quick salute. A nice silent laugh.
no one's making you laugh. You just got to do it.
Yeah, don't be near the microphone or anything.
And down it goes.
And instant regret.
Chasing it with some coffee. Some
That's the way to do it.
Crapping later.
So,
All
I'm
right,
going to behave
so
today.
everyone else got to finish their starting lineup.
yeah. All right. So Colt 45 from Souls.
Oh, yeah, we got the Geyser Ghosts over here.
Nice.
Too evil. Again.
I called it. I said I have the Space Cake Double IPA from Clown Shoes.
Which is located in. Oh, he doesn't know.
Ooh,
Shot.
no. Well, there's 2 locations listed here.
He's like trying to save himself.
Jumps
It
right
says
on him.
Boston, Mass, and Windsor, Vermont. So I don't know which one.
It's in the middle.
It's in the middle. You know,
Bart's
Brantford
Hampstead.
outside of Harvard.
I have James Bean from Allagash, and I couldn't even tell you where.
Maine.
Maine.
But, all right, Maine. Is there a town I should know?
I forget
No.
which one it is. Allagash, Maine.
Been there. Got the T-shirt.
I have a timeshare.
I just realized what you have.
Yeah, I have St. Ides high gravity malt liquor. Didn't realize the percentage on it. That's gonna be.
What are we talking? 9?
8.5.
Nice.
You don't gotta finish it. Right
Yes,
now.
you do.
Not right now. But
What the
over
hell
course of
did you
2
just
hours.
say? Yo.
And it's brewed where all the greatest beers are brewed. Milwaukee.
Everyone clap for Milwaukee.
I won't.
Because you're clapping for me.
Won't do
You're
it.
clapping for me. Toast of excellence. I'll go first. Mine's to Jabari Parker, not for signing with the Chicago Bulls. I don't give a shit about that. For calling out the reporter during his press conference. Reporter talking about
Yep.
the up and down of Derrick Rose, and Jabari Parker shuts him up and says Derrick Rose never had any downs. He was just a hometown kid getting to rep his city's threads, and he brought championship hope, even if they didn't get it, to the city, and this and that and the other thing. And I just thought that was a very classy move by Jabari Parker. Bring D Rose back. I want him back so bad. Also, shout out to the Minnesota Bulls, because I don't know if you guys saw the update, but as of 6 a.m. this morning, Taj Gibson and Jimmy Butler were working out with Luol Deng. But one of the Bulls is on his way out. So
You might get Noah, too. They might get Noah.
hey, I'm telling you, the Bulls need to trade for Wiggins and Towns, and they need to make the Chicago Timberwolves. This is the time.
Could happen.
The only thing they're missing is Flip. R.I.P.
I have my toast.
Okay.
Is it
I'd
buttered?
Nice.
I'd like to give my toast of excellence to the Getting Sports with Drunk, our favorite player in the MLB, Bryce Harper, winning the home run
He
derby
cheated.
this year.
They all did.
The home run derby was a lot of fun to watch this year. I enjoyed it.
But let me tell. Oh my God. Let me tell you something. It doesn't matter if everybody in the derby cheats. It only matters if the guy who won cheated, and he cheated.
The guy that lost said he
Nobody's
didn't.
going to talk about the person that lost and cheated because you just suck. But when you win,
how
and
did he
cheat,
cheat? What did I miss?
because the ball's supposed to land before you get another pitch, and everybody was throwing pitches before the balls land.
Basically, we live in a Twitter generation where people actually
The
care.
pitcher has to wait for the umpire to
Yeah.
point.
That's the other thing. The umpire, blame the umpires for everything. There's a
cheating.
still photo of the pitch literally leaving someone's hand, and the umpire's already signaling for the next pitch. Like,
The umpire has to point.
Doesn't matter. You can pay the umpires. It's all cheating. Everyone's cheating. Baseball's a sham. Can it? I want softball. Slow pitch softball leagues.
would be good.
Souls?
Mine is to Chase Utley. He's calling it quits after this year.
About time.
Dirty player.
I don't care. Fuck
Should
Ruben
have
Tejada.
retired 3 years ago.
Whoa.
You know he sucks. You know where he is right now? You know where he is right
I
now?
do.
Where?
Well, he was in. Oh, I knew he sucked. He was in St. Louis. I don't know if he's still there.
He's in AAA with Baltimore right now.
Hey, you know,
You
someone's
can't
gotta,
make that team.
someone's got to
Who's
fill
that?
those
Ruben
Machado
Tejada?
shoes.
Oh.
The guy that Chase Utley broke.
He
his
said
leg
someone's
in
got to
the
fill Machado's shoes.
ball.
Holy shit. I think my toast of excellence is going to Carmelo Anthony for securing 20-something million and
28.
literally being able to sign wherever he wants. All because he scored 16 points, which is apparently a bad thing. Welcome to the Rockets.
Still waiting for the golf claps.
I was going to do a collective one at the end.
We
Mine
haven't been doing that.
is to the Brewers fans.
Oh, fuck you. First we clap for Milwaukee.
Well, so I guess I was trying to look up something random, and I guess this guy Josh Hader, he's a reliever,
Oh, he's a racist.
said some tweets, I guess, and you know,
Some guy. He's like the best reliever in baseball.
That's
okay.
false.
okay.
First off.
I looked at his stats because I've never heard of him. He's got like 4 games under his belt, so the best
Yeah.
reliever in baseball.
Are you kidding me?
Kyle's one of those.
Re-look that up because you're wrong.
He's pitched
You
for
can give that to him for that.
1.25 years, and Kyle's going to buy
Give that
into
to
him.
him.
You know how many relievers have one good year?
So
He may have 4 saves. But he had way more than 4 games.
Okay, well then, so if you care so much, you bring up the stats for me. Because I
Okay.
don't care that much. But
Look him
I
up,
thought-
though, definitely.
But my point is that, he apologized, and a lot of times the fans are not receptive to that. But the fans, when he came on, they cheered. So, good for the classy folks of the heartland of
the
America.
racist folks.
The heartland of
Support
America.
that kind of thing.
Also, shout out to the St. Ides Brewing Company for making the eye and St. Ides look like a crispy strip of bacon.
It does.
Look at the cap. Look at the cap. Strip of bacon. Bacon!
Well, I can't get the stats up quick enough.
All right, open
I
up. Open
forgot
up.
the guy's name.
He's
Open 'em
gonna
up, open 'em
bust.
up,
He's
open 'em
gonna
up.
be a bust. No, I'm just kidding. I like you.
Oh, man,
Okay.
I got- Wait.
Here we
Here
go. We gotta wait for Kendall.
Okay,
Hold
he
on,
pitched in 23 games.
I got like a. Hold on.
Why wasn't he ready?
I wasn't ready.
It's not champagne. Don't shake it.
It's champagne.
Do it near the mic.
Whoa. Oh. No, I didn't smell. Cheers.
Oh, shit. Too busy worried about Josh fucking Hader.
All right, no, we're moving on from Josh Hader.
It was about the fans. It wasn't about him.
That's fucking terrible.
Use a funny guy, Souls. Use a funny.
Yeah, Josh is a very funny guy.
I can smell the Colt 45.
Yep.
All right, Riddler, what are we talking today?
Yeah, thanks for listening.
That's all we got today.
Shot trivia?
God, the banana really.
Right?
So now, I'm looking at the numbers here, and he's thrown 97 and 2/3 innings.
Okay.
All right. He has a career ERA right now. It's a short sample because he came in last year, but his ERA is 1.75. So that is good. I mean, again, small sample. I don't know if you can call him the best reliever in baseball now.
No,
That's
I didn't.
fucking
And I didn't
stupid.
say
Said
he
he's
was.
one of the best.
I just
No,
No,
you
you
said
said
he was
the
the
best.
best.
Okay, then
After
I would back it up.
97 innings, I need to
So,
see at least 3
this-
years consistency.
As of right now, he is.
I said 4
Oh,
games just
Jesus
as to
Christ.
continue
No.
my sentence.
I'm not.
Kyle jumped on that
No,
as fast
fuck
as he.
you. You would have done the same to me.
You know, every time we
That's
start a
not true.
team, Kyle
Liar.
has to
That's
have
not
Josh
true.
Hader on the show because he loves his long hair. We all know what Kyle likes.
I'm a fucking Milwaukee Brewer, all right? Give me this thing.
It's the Colt
Enjoy
45.
disappointment. That's all that division will give you.
So far, he looks promising, but the sample size isn't there.
Tommy John next year.
Well, that's just a rite of passage for pitchers. I mean, that's just like, oh, I got mine now.
I plan on 2020 for mine.
Really, like, it's not even a big deal anymore.
In fact, we talked about a couple shows ago. Souls is doing voluntary.
Yeah.
Just right. You agreed to that.
Might
No.
lose some velocity on that fastball.
Oh, Jeff, you weren't here. We looked up his Alberta stats.
Ooh.
They're not good.
You know what, though? It was all one game. One game ruined your career.
That's right. Senior year, I hit a guy twice in every game. And then I would get a double play.
So, I also want to throw in here that Josh Hader is batting 1,000 this year.
Wow.
He's 1 for 1.
That
Best
changed
best
everything.
batter in baseball.
Best reliever, period.
Best batter in baseball this year.
Oriano, who?
All right, you guys ready for shot trivia?
Shot
Fuck
trivia.
all of them.
Guy's not even good
Okay.
enough to be a closer.
He has 7 saves this year.
How many career passing yards does Tiki Barber have?
Ooh. Well, since I was given the official job as fact checker, I need to check this out.
All right.
815. 815.
815 yards.
Yep.
Okay.
He sucks. I want to
That's really good for a running back. 815 yards.
Can you repeat the question?
How many passing yards did Tiki Barber have in his career?
54.
Not that good.
He said passing, not receiving.
Passing.
Oh. Change my answer to 14.
Take a nice healthy swing of that.
I'm sitting like, that's really
He's
good.
like so confident about it.
That's why I had to have you repeat the question in case I was wrong.
He started
Right, so
half the year for Eli once.
So let's restart. 14 for Souls?
14.
Okay.
54.
54?
45.
Fucking bitch. I knew he was going in the middle.
84.
All right, Kendall's a loser. He never completed a pass.
I won.
That's awesome. How many attempts?
1.
Oh,
So he didn't get 800 yards? You
I lost
sick
and
son
won.
of a bitch.
I lost and won. So you take a shot.
That's fucking terrible.
And actually, today's unfortunately for Kendall, it's the weird roulette day where you actually have to finish the private stock.
All right, somebody give me a straw.
We're gonna play. Oh man, I got a Deadpool one with chocolate milk residue in it. In the car.
Ooh, all right.
I feel like if you drank all that, you wouldn't stop throwing up for 4 hours.
He would pee in Rita's car.
I don't know
Hands
if I'd
down.
throw up, but I'd sure as hell be in that bathroom, sludge coming out.
with dry heaving the whole time.
I was thinking, so one show in the future, and I'm doing it on the air so that we have to stick to it. We have to pick a Sunday.
Spaghetti run.
Yeah,
We should do that.
I don't
Kel's
want
been planning that for like 6
Yeah,
years.
2K19.
But this is what I'm thinking. We'll get like an Uber or something to drive us home, or Rita in a
So don't we already have
something.
that?
But no, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put tarps down on the stuff. But we're gonna do the shot challenge, beer shot challenge, while we do our every 90 seconds throughout the whole show. A little bell will ring.
You're talking power hour type deal?
Yeah, but we'll do 90 seconds because we're doing it for 2 hours instead of 1 hour.
I'd
Kyle,
very
you're
much
going to
like
want
do
to take that day off work.
You're gonna want to take that week off from work.
Can't, man. The only manager there.
It's the truth.
I want to do that really badly. Riddler and I, we watched this. I don't even know what you call it. They're like these.
It's called reckless eating.
Yeah.
But they also do like drinking, and they're just terrible drinkers. They're terrible. We have to get all of us down and watch it because, Mark, even you would be like, I could beat them without it. Like hands down, every single company, like I could beat them. I could do this, no problem.
I don't know if I can beat them.
You could, Kyle. That's the thing. They did like one called the Mountain Challenge, where they started off with a shot of Jack Daniels, a 12-ounce Budweiser, a 24-ounce Budweiser, a 12-ounce Budweiser, and then a shot of Jack Daniels. Now I know that's a lot of booze, but like they did it with 2 people. The one guy that completed it, it took him 38 minutes, and then the other guy threw up halfway through the first beer.
I might have been the throw up guy. I'm here too.
It's 38 minutes. There's just no way.
I feel like I could do that in 10.
It's agonizing. They draw everything out.
Like they were doing a chug challenge, and like they were like chugging. I forget what it was. Like something easy though, Bud Light, and like the fastest guy did it in like 7 seconds. I chugged a 16-ounce Guinness in 6.
So here's the thing. Are we calling these guys out?
Oh, we're
Yeah.
calling them out.
What are
Here's
their
the
names?
best part. This is why I think we're really going to like going against them. They work some sort of WWE T-shirt into every single podcast they do.
That's cool.
CM Punk,
Now.
Bailey.
What if they're just playing us and they're fucking unbelievable at it?
Here's the thing: we're not doing the food challenges with them. We're not fucking with them with the food challenge. They do all kinds of weird shit where they eat like snail paste and
Yeah,
like
they could have that.
they snort cayenne peppers.
That's their
and
thing.
That's their thing. But god damn it, we're a drinking show and we're going to outdrink them.
We're
All right.
calling them out.
Call them up.
And we're going to talk
We
to
each
them
get
about
one
sports.
WWE celebrity guest. Mine's Titus O'Neil.
Hoorah, hoorah, hoorah.
Brodus Clay.
Balls Mahoney.
He's not in the WWE anymore.
That's true.
Al,
He's dead.
Al Snow.
Is he?
I'm pretty sure Balls Mahoney.
Well, we're
died.
bringing him back.
We're bringing him back. We're not re-signing Brodus Clay, but we're bringing
It's your
back
job to
Balls
get their
Mahoney.
numbers.
So, yeah, we
No.
got a couple things to talk about before we get to our fun stuff in the second hour. But
All-Star game
Knock
was
that
fun.
off.
yeah, All-Star game was fun. Some big trade, MLB trade after the All-Star game.
Yeah, some pussy went to the Dodgers.
Yeah, that
Well,
guaranteed guy to Philly.
After,
Listen, it's bullshit. Philly's offered a way better deal. Fuck the Orioles.
but you know
Why
what, Kyle?
waste your prospects?
Well, we didn't get him, so it doesn't
He's
matter.
not going to resign there.
He might.
Well,
He has a better.
Why? I thought Trout was coming.
He's
Well.
coming. 2020. You watch.
Nope.
When he's
It's
a free agent.
2020, and then 2024 he signs a 15-year max deal with the Yankees.
No, he's signing with the Yankees when he's 37. 5 years, $100 million. I'm standing by it.
I mean, I think Machado and Kemp are just really good friends, and that's what it boils down to.
Hey, when did Kemp get good again?
This
Yeah.
year.
not when he went back to L.A.
Because like he was like irrelevant for a few years.
Yeah.
Well, the injury bug, man. Guy's always fucking hurt.
Yep. Other news, we talked about trade news. We talked about Melo getting traded to the Hawks. I personally think Melo should take the money. He's got a good paycheck coming.
Oh, he's got the money.
He should go to the Big Three and join. Yes, he should join
Consultant.
Stoudemire and Nate and make the New York Knicks tri-state like team.
No, they should all go back to the Knicks.
I don't know if you've been watching it, but Nate's been throwing some
yeah.
alley oops to Stoudemire, and it's looking good. Birdman's looking great over there.
I can't watch it. It'll just hurt.
They lost though
Yeah, they
Oh,
did.
that's good.
to
Boozer.
Rashad Lewis. Last team.
Well, Rashard Lewis's team is undefeated.
Yeah.
And they have Muhammad Abdul-Rahif. Say that 75
Hey, how can we get into that?
The Big Three?
Yeah.
Just call
It's
up
a
Ice
shooting
Cube.
league only, no passing.
Just call up Ice Cube.
You're going to want to go to the Big Seven.
There we go.
The Big 7.
The Stoudemire wear the
4-on-3 basketball.
Yes, he wears the goggles.
Good. That was my question.
But he's
but
dreadlocks.
He's dreadlocks now. So
Really?
he's got the dreadlocks tied back.
That's cool.
He's
Yeah.
trying to make his way
It's
back
like-
into the NBA.
I want you to
He won't.
imagine
I
Larry
know.
Fitzgerald as like a 1940s aviator pilot. That's exactly what Amari
Except
Stoudemire looks
like
like.
6'11".
Yeah, 6'11". Exactly. The hell was that?
Because
Mike coming through like, I got something to say.
I have like a, but I don't want. We got a good topic going.
So
I
go.
can wait.
But that was the end of
Well,
the topic.
all right.
I thought we were talking about Machado still.
Nah.
What do you want to still talk about?
Yeah, what do you got to
Machado?
say?
Well, what I wanted to say was he ain't going back to the Dodgers next year.
Exactly. That's why it's a really bad trade. If they don't win, it's a bad trade. They're going
Look,
win
if
now.
MLB The Show says anything, 2019 is the year that Machado plays for the Marlins. I've done 4 Road to the Shows. He's on the Marlins in 2019 for all of them.
Give him 5 prospects for a 2-month rental.
The only way it's worth it is if they get a ring.
They have to win now, or
Because he doesn't want to play anywhere but short, and Corey Seager is coming back next year.
oh yeah,
That's
It's
why
like-
I'm saying.
because he's an immature bitch. It's his first year at short, and he's already. Oh, I have to.
But he sucks at short.
Well,
He sucks. I hate him.
Did he come up as a shortstop?
No, third base.
Nope.
You want to talk about?
He's
Keep talking trades though.
Just-
Worst trade of 2018. Spurs, Raptors. That was terrible.
yeah. Apparently,
Whole
loyalty
thing
is
was-
dead.
The whole thing is stupid. Whole
So
trade
now-
is dumb.
So now, well, see,
The Raptors are stupid because they traded away their franchise player, and I don't care. I'll argue with Kyle tooth and nail about it. The best player in Toronto Raptors history,
Hands down.
and the only player that's ever wanted to be in Toronto for their whole career.
Also, very true.
They traded that away for a rental and a player that we don't really know if he's going to be that good outside of Popovich. I don't know. I mean, he could be. Danny Green is very good, but I think he benefited a lot from
here's my
Popovich.
theory.
Now you go to the opposite end of it. You just traded away potentially a top 5 player in the league. Granted, we don't know what he's going to do when he comes back, but you potentially traded away a top 5 player in the league and one of your best supporting players and a first-round pick, right? They got rid of a first-round pick too.
Yep.
I think the Raptors did.
Oh, the Raptors. Anyway,
Raptors traded
but you got rid of
first
these 2 players for somebody that does not want to play for your team, and for somebody that doesn't have championship caliber, like, proof behind them. Rebecca's just ripping ass over here. Yeah, I'm sure it is.
I tell you what, though, Popovich is going to make DeRozan step up for sure.
I think DeRozan's going to be good. I do. I think he's gonna take that
have an
step.
off year.
But let's also all the fans got fucked because the best bromance in all of sports was Lowry and DeRozan. It was great. Loved it. It was stupid on both ends. Whole trade was dumb.
I told you guys my grand theory, and I said it to Kyle, and he shot it down real quick. Magic Johnson orchestrated this whole thing. Leonard's still going to the Lakers
Next year. Yep.
He's still going.
They're going to do it next year when they don't have to give up any prospects for it because they have the money to sign him.
But I mean, the Spurs wouldn't trade him to L.A. I wouldn't be surprised if they traded him to L.A. though.
They're not going to.
I
They
don't
wouldn't get a
Magic
return.
Johnson
They
said he's
got
not
they
gonna
got
do
a decent enough return.
He said
for an injured
Johnson said he's
player.
not going to do it. He's going to wait until he becomes a free agent and
Well,
lure
that
him
makes
there.
more sense. But I think Magic orchestrated the whole thing.
That's why all these 1-year deals are happening because next year Magic Johnson's going to sign. He's going to sign the Claw and Clay.
Morrow.
Clay.
Has the most important person in Canada's history said anything about this?
He
Yeah.
put out a big thing about it.
Did he?
Yeah, he thanked everything he's done for the city and all the hope and stuff he's given him for the team and blah blah blah. And then in the same thing said, we're excited for this new chapter with blah 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 or whatever. Kawhi. I couldn't think of his name.
I think it's.
I said the Claw.
I think it sucks that like when players, like Durant, it wasn't working for him in Oklahoma. So like he moved to Golden, and everyone's been ripping on him ever since.
Same with Boogie.
They've been ripping on
Well, hold
Durant
on.
ever
Boogie
since.
cemented his legacy as the NBA snake.
He shouldn't be though because DeRozan and Blake Griffin, 2 perfect examples, signed 5-year extensions. Literally state, I want to be on this team till I retire.
And the team tells
and
them.
then they snake him. And it's not like they said, well, we'll hope that happens. They say, yes, we want you to be a part of us, and then they trade you.
They
No,
told
Boogie's
DeRozan,
just a
you're
snake
here.
because
We will not trade
Boogie
you.
easily could be making $14 million a year, and he just opted into a 1-year deal to get a ring, and then he's going to get a max contract. Snake.
But even then, it's
Get
like
that ring.
Snake. But rings don't matter in the NBA. That's the thing. You don't need rings to be one of the greatest. John Stockton is always argued as one of the best point guard of all time, and he never got a ring.
But if you ask
Never.
him what he wants, each season, he would have wanted a ring.
Yeah, but
That's why Norris
But that's
Cole
not what the
is one
NBA
of the best point guards to ever play the
But that's
game.
not but that's not the NBA now. Now nobody cares about rings anymore. They just care about money.
Except for Cousins.
But I mean, we do this to athletes. When
Bitching and
athletes
moaning about a
take a
90
ton of
ring.
money to go somewhere, they're chasing money. I mean, yes, Boogie could have made a lot more money somewhere else. But at the end of the day, when you're done as an
He could
athlete,
have won a lot more. He could have got a lot more money and possibly won a ring.
he guaranteed the ring. I mean,
No, because he's not going to win it now. That's how it goes. This is sports Roman. Him signing with the Warriors means the Warriors are not winning it this year.
All it takes is one major injury.
All it takes is one perfectly placed bullet during the
I don't wanna
national
wish
anthem
an
between all their
injury.
heads.
Wow.
This got weird.
Hey,
Didn't care for that.
you guys have seen fucking Steve Buscemi. Guy wears lipstick.
Thank God I called that guy.
That's right.
that was the joke, Kendall.
We
Sorry,
rip on these
sorry.
athletes when they get all the money they possibly can to go to like a scrub team.
Not to interrupt. Do you
But
guys have
Trevor
Do you
Ariza.
guys have like this like leather curtain on your side of the table?
Yeah.
Does it make your legs sweat profusely? Because mine are just like I am damper than Michael Phelps in the freaking Olympics right now.
But I mean, if you look in the NFL, like anytime there's a big name, he's probably going to go to Cleveland because they can give him the most money. But he's not going to win anything.
Jarvis Landry.
When players
We got
leave,
traded.
No.
but when players leave, that's the one thing no one talks about. Oh, he signed that giant mega deal. It's how many rings did you win? That's your legacy as an athlete. I mean,
Just look at Allen Iverson. He drinks himself to sleep every day. He's
That's not what
done
you
by
didn't win a
noon.
ring.
I don't think
Philly
it
gave
determines-
Michael Bennett a bigger reception.
I don't think it determines your legacy as an athlete. Because this is the example I'm going to give. If John Stockton won a ring or Larry Fitzgerald won a ring, would Larry Fitzgerald be better than Jerry Rice? If he won one ring, would he be a better receiver than Jerry Rice?
In Madden.
No.
Okay, so then where's his legacy? He's always going to be the second best receiver of all time, regardless if he wins a ring or not. So his legacy, him as a player wants the ring, no doubt. I understand that. That's not the argument. But his legacy, that's an overall NFL picture. You're looking at it as the fans, teammates, your peers, all that stuff. His legacy is forever going to be cemented as the second best receiver in NFL history, behind Jerry Rice, no matter if he won a ring or not.
But they look good. Especially at the ESPYs.
But that'll always be
Not
a
a
thing
sponsor.
when Larry Fitzgerald finally retires. That'll be one thing they always talk about is that he never won a ring. That'll be around forever. They say it about Marino. That's why I think Marino's never talked about when they talk about the best quarterbacks. His name hardly ever comes up.
That's why I don't know how
Well-
Drew Brees isn't better than Brady.
One thing I will say
But
about
that's another
Marino, and I agree with your sentiment, but Marino did have a few injuries that a guy like Brady didn't have.
Well, it's also the team around him. He didn't really have the greatest cast around him.
Well, I mean,
And he
he had
still had that record for how many years?
No, I know. I understand that.
he
I'm
had
just saying.
two receivers. They shared a same
Their
first
defense
name. I
wasn't
can't
any good,
remember.
So he had to put up 40 points to win.
Who?
Marino.
Sounds very familiar.
To me, I mean, the ring trumps everything. They're gonna make their money. I personally like when players go places to chase the rings over making the money. That's me. I don't know.
I might be the only person with the two. I'd rather own every stat I can own in the record books than have a ring.
I'd rather Scalabrine it.
Why'd I have
not
If I
even
was,
play
if I
a
was a
minute
quar-
to
but if
get
I was
the
a
ring.
quarterback, I would rather have the record for most passing yards, touchdowns, career and season, the whole all the stat. I'd rather be the guy in the record book for all of it than the guy who has 4 rings.
Why not be both?
Because that's greedy, Kyle. We're not talking. You can't do that. We're not talking. Yes. Why not be Tom Brady?
Peyton Manning did it too.
Guy sucked.
The guy lost. Sidekick.
I think you should take that for that.
Your quarterback sucks too.
Jeff just grabs it.
Hey, you know something?
Hey, that guy got put through a shredder in a Cleveland Browns office.
What about
party
Landry
video.
Jones, you assholes?
I love that the Saints won that Super Bowl, but you know what? Hank Baskett screwed the Colts out of that Super Bowl. All he had to do was catch that onside. What did he do? Off his face mask.
He shit himself when it was like, holy shit, is this really
Who
happening?
was the guy in the Packers that did that?
Was it Richard
Oh.
Rodgers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it that didn't catch the onside?
No, it wasn't Richard Rodgers.
I don't think
It was
was.
a tight end.
Oh,
It was
I
a
know.
tight end.
Yeah, because he got like exiled from the entire league.
He got cut. He got cut and never re-signed.
man,
It
it
wasn't
wasn't
Rodgers.
Rodgers.
No, it was somebody.
I
It was a
No,
tight
it
end,
wasn't
I know
Richard
that.
Rodgers. Who was it? It was I don't know.
The name's right there. It's gonna drive me nuts.
Jermichael Finley
No, he suffered from the Michael Turner syndrome. He just
disappeared.
disappeared.
Well, he had a
Well,
major back
He
injury.
broke his neck.
How about
and,
Kellen
Yeah,
Winslow,
but he was
guys?
cleared to come back, and like nobody ever gave him a workout.
That
Same
guy's
thing with
sick.
Michael Turner.
Yeah.
Michael Turner had an injury, and he was still had years to go on him, and nobody ever gave him a shot. He just disappeared off the face of football earth.
He was good.
Was it Bostic?
Yes.
Uh,
Bostic. Brandon Bostic.
Yeah. What did Jonathan Bostic make sense to
Wait.
me?
Jonathan Bostic was a middle
Hold
linebacker
on.
at the Bears.
Now
had.
that I
Okay.
think about
Steelers
that,
and
that might be a
Colts.
guy on the Pirates.
I also wanted to.
Yep,
add
it's
now-
Brandon Bostic because the next word was onside kick.
What do you guys think about
Stupid.
Brandon Cooks getting all that money?
Oh, no.
It's funny.
I thought it was a little odd. I think he's a very talented receiver,
I miss him.
but I don't know. He's making a lot of money.
I think it's like random receivers get those deals sometimes. You know, I think it's just
Means he's gonna suck in year 2.
I would also like to follow up with the Giants really need to sign Odell before like more receivers that are
Odell's
signing
waiting.
for more. It's just
Oh, he's gonna
Just
cost.
do it. Oh, I know it's gonna hurt, but like he wants to be the highest paid receiver. Just do it now
This is-
before
no,
you know
this is-
Sammy Watkins inflates it
But
again.
then
or-
it's the same
No.
argument you have with me all the time. Is
What?
it worth the money?
oh no, I just want him to play in New York.
But with a salary cap, isn't that not going to hurt your team?
Guys, it's not going to matter, okay? Because Bell's going to be 2 for the Giants, and Beckham's going to be wide receiver 1 for the Steelers next year.
You always-
And I cannot wait to watch you two just absolutely make out over the
But it's the same argument you have with me.
Oh, Beckham's the second greatest receiver of all time. Yeah, well, Bell sucks. And it just hurts all of them, and they make out and they tug each other's penises. It's going to be great.
Listen,
If that happens, you guys have to naked mud wrestle. No, pudding wrestle. Tapioca.
Ooh.
Yikes.
I don't like that Odell's gonna make all that money because it does. It hurts the team.
Yeah, he's going to make like $30 million a year.
Oh, that'd be horrible. It does. It hurts the team cap wise, but football's that one weird sport where like they just negate contracts every year. There's like, nope, you're cut.
Just get rid of the cap.
Oh, that'd be outrageous. That'd
Just
be
get rid of
awesome.
it. Get rid of the cap. Look, here's the deal.
I wouldn't
Football's
leave.
one of those. Football's one of those
Yeah,
sports where
you
the
find
cap
reason,
really
bitch.
wouldn't matter as much. Unlike other, like baseball, it would really hurt some teams if you got rid of the cap. Because here's the deal: your team, whatever money they make, there you go. That's what you have to play with. That's the money you have.
The
Football would be different because very rarely is there a team that's not selling out at least half their home games. Even the Browns sell out their home games because you only get 8 of them a year. That's it. You only get 8 chances to go watch your football team play at home a year. Baseball's different. You've got 61 chances or 81 chances to go watch your team suck.
Not everybody's catching that Wednesday night.
Yeah. Not many
Doesn't-
people are going to catch that Thursday 12 o'clock beginning of doubleheader.
Doesn't the NFL have like a sharing thing too? There's like pooled money or something for the cap. I think it's the NFL, where like the smaller market teams, they get like money from the NFL or something like that.
But even the smaller market teams, I mean, like big whoop. So like fucking who? Like give me like what Tennessee has a smaller stadium than the Giants. Okay, still $100 to sit in the fucking nosebleeds. You still fit 45,000 people in those seats, and you sell out the games. It's a lot of money. Times that by 8. Now you throw merchandise in there, concessions, all that shit. I get it. You have bills to pay, but just whatever money you got, that's what you got to pay people with.
I think
Make it less about the stupid inflated ceiling number that they just make up and rise by $50,000 every year, and make the fucking dudes in those suits work harder. Hey, how do we make our team better marketing wise so we can bring in more money?
LeBron.
one thing is too
Not wrong.
whenever you see like the attendance number at the game. Oh, today we filled 42,000. It's by sale, not by people who walk through the door. It's like
No,
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't know
season-
if it is.
Yes, it is.
It counts the turnstile things.
But the thing is, there's people that that work there that they actually walk through. Like, let's say you got stuck for whatever reason, you're a big guy, you got stuck. the machine's not.
I am and I can.
The machine's not going to know the difference. That all right. So we got a funky machine here. Let's go through
41,300 big guys.
No, it goes by sales too. Because I mean, you look at it like a thing. You see it all the time. You'll watch a sporting event on TV. And be like, oh, and for the 700th time in a row, the Bulls, a perfect example. If you can catch a Bulls home game, it's hard out here unless you have like the league pass or whatever. But you'll hear it every time. The Bulls have sold out, or the Blackhawks have sold out their stadium for X amount of game in a row because they've been doing it nonstop since like 06, since they revamped the stadium. But you look at it and there's empty seats because season ticket holders just don't show up. I mean, football is a little different. They usually try to sell the tickets because it's 8 games. But you figure baseball, again, perfect example. You got 81 home games. I'll probably miss a couple. There's probably a few I won't go to. All right.
And they give it to us, and those basketball. We go and we get to hang out in their private suite, public private suite.
In sweatpants and hoodies.
That was so funny.
People are eating $55 buckets of shrimp and wearing sweatpants, damp balls, and sweaty feet.
Dwight Howard sucked.
Yeah, it's just,
I'm so mad.
Kyle, I'm happy you have no idea that the Sixers won that game for you because the car ride would have been so terrible. It would have been just like the first Steelers game we went to. And I was so happy for you, but I was so annoyed at the same time that the next 2 games, Dwight Howard and Kemba Walker had career fucking games.
Well, that first Steelers game we went to, I know we're topic jumping, was cool because we got 3 highlight plays from that game.
Wow.
The strip sack touchdown from Peppers.
Yep.
We got
But that was late. That was just garbage time.
Browns
We were already
one-handed catch
destroying you.
in the corner of the end zone, and another Bears play
Come
that
on.
I can't remember. Let me think of it a second. Oh my
That
god.
was probably
Nope.
a fun game to go to, guys.
Number 80.
Bennett.
Yep. Earl Bennett. Earl Bennett caught the football like 3 feet out of bounds with his toes in bounds. He just created enough separation where he didn't get pushed, but he had his feet in bounds and he just reached out and just caught it with 2 hands. Touchdown. Bears smoked him that game.
That's right.
Cutler was on fire.
And,
Tell you though, it was funny. Every time the Steelers punted or kicked off, I'm just sitting there with my phone like, come on, Master, just do it. Just do it.
and to defend Kyle, he wasn't really a mope at the end of the game because we got in the car. I'm going to be up, guys. 5 seconds later, he's asleep.
And then 35 minutes after that, Sheets was the first Sheets ever visited by this group. And it was on accident because the gas light came on in Pittsburgh and we were like, yikes. So instead of following the traffic, we just took a bunch of left and a rights and just ended up at a Sheets. I was like, should we get some food?
Life works.
He's like, should we get some? I was like, I don't know. And I'm like, I'm gonna get the sampler.
Delicious.
And back then they had a. I hate Dr Pepper, but I had to try. It was Dr Pepper cheese sauce.
They still got it.
No, it was the cheese sauce.
Oh, they don't
it was
have
a
that.
Dr Pepper cheese sauce.
They don't have that.
Terrible.
What the hell-
brown
the hell is a
cheese.
Sorry, Dr Pepper Ches sauce.
Oh,
Mhm.
Ches.
It's his accent.
What do I have to do?
You said cheese.
You just said it.
No, I was correcting you.
Can I tell you, that's the first I've heard Kyle say cheese in about 4 years.
We'll have to find that
I'll
symbol.
take
You
one, but
said
you're all-
cheese.
All right, that's fine. But after this, can we get some Ches covered creme bens?
That's fine.
Maybe a bagal with some creme Ches.
This is fucking.
Have some Reese's peanut butter cups.
This
for dessert.
smells like apple juice has been sitting out for
It
like
just
6
got
months.
Hey, is that going
And
around
it's
the horn
now
right
hot.
now?
Yeah,
Mark,
sure.
Mark says
Around
yes.
the horn?
Round the
All
horn.
right, round the horn.
Around the horn.
In the eye. In the eye. Oh.
I picked. We can't argue about it for a long time, so we can decide. We can either do because we got the sports Newlyweds game coming up the second hour.
Oh, we're doing it today.
Yeah, we still got time before we go to the break. But
Uh-oh.
I came up with Riddler's rankings. It's a little longer today. Riddler's rankings to be the 5 best players in the East and the 5 best players in the West for the NBA. So we could do that now if you guys want, so we can argue about it.
I say do it now.
All right.
Save the second hour for the game.
Okay.
I've been waiting like 6 months to play this game.
And I forgot my notebook with all the questions in it.
Even
So,
better.
mhm.
From memory.
Mm-hmm. All right. So West or East first? West or East, Kyle?
Reese.
West. Okay. So, in my opinion, keep that in mind.
Poison.
In my opinion.
Sunroof hopefully is not open.
Is it raining?
So funny.
Uh-oh.
You're in trouble.
Rita! Whoa. We're around the horn here.
You have to do it. You filthy animal.
That's not what he wanted to say. All right, so we said East first, Riddler?
No,
West.
West.
All right, sorry.
All right. So for me, in the West,
How many Pelicans are on this list? 5, right?
number one, Holiday. No,
God damn.
look at the class.
Love Drew.
Shut up.
So
He was a Sixer.
You're getting Corver back.
moving on. No, I want this to keep going. I like.
Listen, if Corver comes back,
All
I'll
right.
cry and blow up my house.
Number 5. Number 5.
Wow.
Number 5.
Taliban.
I'm gonna get a lot of shit for this from listeners, people here, whatever. I don't care. Number 5, Damian Lillard. Number 4, Klay Thompson. Number 3, Kevin Durant. Number 2, Anthony Davis. Number 1, LeBron James.
Yeah! Number 2!
Sound like David Banner.
Cool. Give me all the shit you want for it. Don't care. That's exactly how I feel, and I'll stick by it forever.
Can't help but notice Lonzo wasn't on there.
He's number 7,
And
right behind LaMelo.
Ish Smith.
He's in the East.
Number 11.
Oh.
LeBron definitely is one, I think. Can we all agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
James Harden's not on there?
No, he's one-sided. He's no.
In my opinion, he's not on there.
I got Durant at 2.
Well, it's because you're wrong.
Do you want my explanation while you guys think about how
Nice
you
Knicks
do
jersey.
it? You want to do it that way? LeBron's the best.
You know how many years I've had this
in my
jersey?
opinion-
Don't argue basketball with me, Jeff.
LeBron's
Don't
the
do
best in my
this.
opinion.
I don't mind LeBron being one.
Anthony Davis for me is 2 over KD. And the reason I say that is because Anthony Davis is absolute monster defensively. He completely takes over games offensively. Kevin Durant for me has lost that a little bit since he hasn't had to have been the guy all the time. I'm sure he could do it if we sent him to a team where he had to be the guy. But Anthony Davis is continuously producing, and I think Anthony Davis, honestly, we're just waiting for LeBron to retire for Anthony Davis to be the best in the league. The guy is going to be the best. He's going to make a case to be the best power forward of all time.
If the legs hold up.
And I think they will.
And I hope they will.
I think they will.
Because I want him
The
to
guy,
be
the
better.
guy is good. The guy is absolutely the real deal, without a doubt. The brow is here to stay. Kevin Durant for me is a 3, and the only reason I say that is because I think Kevin Durant gets in his own way. That's my only issue with Kevin Durant. He gets too emotional, and he gets thrown out of games. He takes stupid fouls.
Oh, that whole team, man.
But
There's
Kevin
so
Durant
many
more than
technicals.
anybody. I mean, maybe not more than Boogie now that he's there, but and I mean Boogie said it best. Like me, Draymond, and KD just need to fist fight and get it over with. But
I hope that
he gets in his
happens.
own way. He's the only person preventing him from being better than he is because stupid fouls. He chooses sometimes to kind of play lackluster defense. He sometimes chooses to take those ill-advised shots. Like Anthony Davis doesn't do that. Anthony Davis doesn't step out and take contested threes over people. Like Anthony Davis knows that he's a wide open 3, maybe contested if he's got a small guy on him type of deal. But that's it. I think Anthony Davis is better than KD. I'm sorry. KD number 3.
Don't apologize for anything, Paul.
Brow.
For me, KD's 3. He is probably at this point in time is probably the best offensive weapon that the WNBA. Don't know why I was going to say that.
He'd be so good there.
He's the best offensive weapon the NBA has to offer. LeBron had his best offensive season we've probably ever seen, but I still think KD's the best. He's just that tall with that length and being able to stroke a 3-point shot is incredible.
Oh, he can stroke.
Can.
Imagine a big 3 team versus a WNBA team. 3-on-5.
It would be gross.
Imagine watching the Big 3 win 50-2. Sue Bird with the lone assist. Kyle, you're just clapping because she's a lesbian.
Harden's tough for me because you said Harden. I want to put him at 4, but he just lacks defensively.
Klay Thompson is the most underrated player in the West.
I also
End of
think
story.
Russell
I
Westbrook
can't
should be on
put
the
him
list.
above Curry.
Kyle, speak up.
I also think Russell Westbrook deserves to be on that list.
Hey, say that one more time and do the same exact thing.
I'll leave the 5 open. That's fine. I think Klay Thompson's 4. Klay Thompson is a lockdown defender. He's, in my opinion, the best perimeter defender in the game right now. Kawhi could be better, but he's taking a year off. We don't know what we're going to get from Kawhi, and we don't know what we're going to get from non-Popovich Kawhi. It's the truth. Popovich is one of those coaches that he just makes people better. If LeBron played with Popovich, LeBron would be better. And that's hard to say because he's already LeBron. If Jordan was able to play with Popovich, Kobe, any of these players, they would be better.
He played with Phil.
They had Phil. Jeff loves Phil Jackson.
Phil Jackson was a great coach, terrible owner. Or anything besides coach.
I'm liking the face Jeff's making right now.
But-
I like it.
For me, Klay Thompson's a lockdown defender, and he's more than just a three-point shooter. He's scraggly. He goes in. He gets those random offensive boards that people don't need to get. He has a stupid quick release and can shoot the three from anywhere on the floor and takes the smart threes. Doesn't just jack up threes because he's wide open 45 feet out from the fucking rim. And he drives in. He finishes with authority. Steph Curry, I understand all day. He's got great handles. He can go in and he can make people miss on the reach in and drive in and get the layup. Klay Thompson just drives past you because he's got the size, and then he finishes with his left hand at the rim, dunking it, not laying it up.
But he doesn't take the game over like Steph does.
Because he
That
doesn't
is
have
why
the
I put Steph
opportunity.
above.
He doesn't have the opportunity. Klay Thompson could be that guy on another team
But he's not.
because he doesn't have the opportunity. When Steph Curry's hurt,
Well, that's Durant then too. Then
no, because before Durant was there, that's why Durant's 3 over Klay Thompson. Before Durant was there, when Steph got hurt, Klay Thompson was taking over games. When Steph wasn't there, Klay Thompson was dropping what did he drop in a quarter? 30 points or something like that in a quarter?
once.
But it doesn't matter. He took over games when Curry wasn't there. Steph Curry for me is because he's a point guard, he gets the absolute pass as the best player in the West. Every time. And James Harden for me just doesn't play defense.
See, he had a cast around him that played defense. That's why I don't want to put him on the list either. And it's bullshit that he won MVP. If we're being real here,
I agree.
realistically, I don't know how LeBron hasn't won the last 5, but that's a whole different ballgame.
I honestly, I'll be honest. I forgot about Westbrook. To be honest, it's a lot of players going to man at one time. I'll put Westbrook over Dame. I think Dame is way more clutch than Westbrook. I think Damian Lillard might be the most clutch player besides LeBron in the West.
Yeah.
But Westbrook does more. So I'll give Westbrook the 5. I forgot about Westbrook. Honestly, I forgot about the Thunder as a team in general.
Well, now they have good players like Nerlens,
No, they got Schroeder. That's a big trade for them.
Whoa.
That's huge for them.
Duracell.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Westbrook play the 2 this season. I wouldn't be surprised if Schroeder gets after some games. I wouldn't be surprised if Schroeder gets the majority of the starts and Westbrook plays the 2.
They got to get him as a 6th man because that's going to be a killer second unit.
Oh, I think so too. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Thunder fuck it up and make him play the point and have Westbrook
Schroeder
play
could
the 2.
shoot a little bit better than
So that's mine. That's mine.
Their
That's fine.
biggest issue is depth, though. If they keep him as the second unit leader,
I
they're
agree.
gonna go. They're going to the playoffs.
They get Robertson
Well,
back.
I dropped the cap, so I have to finish it now. So here's the thing. That's fine. We're all about the debate. That's fine. We still got some time. We can keep debating it. I personally just think Klay Thompson is more valuable to the team than Steph Curry. Right, especially right now. If you took the team right now, if Steph Curry, if you shipped him off to some other team, some team that's not a
Phoenix.
contender.
Pelicans.
No, not Phoenix. Ship him to the Nets.
Oh, on the Phoenix.
Well, because I think if Steph Curry went to Phoenix, Phoenix would be like a 3 seed. Because they've already got Booker, and now they've got whatever his fucking name is. The guy there. They're comparing them to the Shaq Kobe thing. Where they get Ayton, Air, all the same. But anyway, Air's where Kendall goes and watch stupid trains.
I just wanted to make a mention that if you
Yeah,
guys have
boats are
seen,
better.
you've seen Seth Rogen's Sausage Party, and I believe Riddler pointed this out to me that if you've seen Sausage Party, there's not a tortilla, but
Yeah,
The pita?
the
The
pita
pita.
guy. The pita guy looks like Klay Thompson.
that's Klay Thompson.
It's almost.
I see what you
That's,
mean.
it's uncanny, and that's why I don't like him.
I personally think if you shipped to any team, doesn't matter. If you ship Steph Curry out, I don't think it would be as big of a deal because you have KD than if you shipped out Klay. Because here's the deal: Steph Curry is not a lockdown defender. He has moments where he's really good, but he also has moments where he's terrible. Look at Chris Paul. If Chris Paul didn't get hurt, there's a really good chance that we're watching the Rockets play the Cavs in the finals.
And we should have.
And I think, honestly, though, but Jeff and Kyle,
And the year before that,
but Jeff and Kyle,
Kawhi
I
got
think you
hurt.
guys can honestly admit, if Chris Paul was healthy for the whole thing, do you think there's a decent chance we watch the Rockets instead of the
without a doubt, same thing with Kawhi the
But
year before.
When you put a good point guard against Steph Curry, a good offensive smart point guard, Kyrie, if you put even somebody like a Kemba, somebody who can ball handle and run the floor. That's why I think before Chris Paul, I think that's why the Rockets had so much trouble with the Warriors because they didn't. James Harden brought the ball up, and then James Harden didn't have to match up with Curry. He had to match up with Klay, and that's why they couldn't get it done. Klay, I think, is way more valuable to that team than Steph Curry is. in my honest opinion.
What do you got in the East?
In the East, okay,
Davis.
at the 1. Randall at the 2. No.
Julius.
See, the East is tricky because I went back and forth with this, and I told myself I wasn't going to put Kawhi in the top 5 because of the injury, and we haven't seen him play in the East, but I have to put Kawhi in the top 5. So because of that, I'm putting Kawhi as the 5 with the disclaimer: we haven't seen what he can do outside of Popovich's system.
Please sit still.
You don't need to move. You're just farting all over the place over there. Disclaimer: we haven't seen what he can do outside of the Popovich system, and he hasn't played in a year, which it takes a toll. People take time to recover from that. So that's my disclaimer on it.
He gonna learn us.
Oh, Riddler's out.
It was so good.
Okay.
It got me so good. Hold on, then take a break. Guys, talk.
Talking about yourselves.
Well, do you want Souls to give his 5?
No, the kid stinks. He's not the Riddler either.
Hey, how about this? Go fuck yourself, Martin.
All right, we're back.
Sixers suck.
We're back. I regrouped.
I bet the Knicks. Oh!
Okay, so
It's not saying anything.
David Benner. Yeah.
I'm reiterating it. Changing it already.
All right.
At the 5, Victor Oladipo. Besides his talented R&B skills,
Fantastic.
he's an offensive weapon. He plays decent defense, and he's got a lot of hustle, which is honestly, that's a big thing you don't see in the NBA anymore. You see it
Especially
from the
the
players,
East.
right? But you see it from the players like LeBron and all this stuff. I mean, like the people have been posting a lot lately about that time that he sprinted as fast as he could with his head down the court to try to block like Clay or something like that. You couldn't get there fast enough, but you don't see a lot of that hustle anymore. It's the effort plays, and that's what coaches see. That's what people who actually appreciate the game see. So Oladipo 5, Kawhi at the 4.
We've just been handed an urgent notice.
Nature will bear the closest inspection. She invites us to lay our eye level with her smallest leaf and take an insect view of its plane.
So is this something that had to be given now?
Well, hold on. It's got turtles, so why don't you go fuck yourself? Anthony Davis is now eliminated from the top 5.
Nope.
We're going to replace him with Lance
Ish
Stevenson.
Smith.
Anyway, Kawhi at the 4. He very easily could jump up to 1 without a doubt this season if he plays the same. Joel Embiid at the 3. Guy's an animal. I mean, it doesn't. I'm not going to sit here and stroke Kyle's ego and put him at the 1, but I'm not going to not include him to also piss Kyle off. The guy, he's just good.
I know 2 and 1.
2 is Kyrie Irving, and 1 is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I just want to make mention, though, that...
And I stand by what I said. I think I said it last show. If Giannis can learn to shoot the 3 at even a 25% clip, he will be the best player in the NBA.
31 points average for Kyrie this season.
You know how ridiculous that is?
Well, you said 30 for Antler Combo, 31 for Kyrie.
It's better for him.
And we're out of time. Thank you for tuning in.
I don't know. You guys can chime in if you want to, but I think if Giannis can shoot the 3, 25% clip is not an amazing 3-point percentage.
No.
Even if we knock it down to 20%, if Giannis can shoot at a 20% clip from beyond the arc, he's the most unstoppable player in the NBA. He's got Anthony Davis size and length with LeBron athleticism. And then if you add in that Draymond Green 3-point percentage, not great, but not bad. Guy's unstoppable.
That's why they need me on a team to foul.
Didn't you have a bet with me?
I do. I will say it for the next hour. We'll
Okay.
kick it off.
Well, you got to do it now
I
because
feel-
next hour's booked.
Okay.
I feel like he has to be the 2 until he does the 3-pointers. Because Kyrie, when healthy, is the best point guard in the game. He's the clutchest shooter in the fourth quarter, aside from Isaiah Thomas Prime, which I don't know if that's still happening. But just ball handles, the ability to take a game over on both sides.
It's fair.
Giannis, if he does shoot a 3, it's over. The league's on notice. It's over.
I'll defend it this way. I put Antler Combo over Irving for the same reason that I put Davis over KD. Davis has to do it by himself, and he does. Antler Combo has to do it by himself.
But Kyrie has.
Kyrie has. I'm not going to dispute that at all. But Kyrie, And the reason Kyrie dropped to the 2 for me was because we saw what the Celtics did in the playoffs without Kyrie. I'm not saying that Kyrie there probably puts them in the Eastern Conference Finals and then into the finals. But they have shown that this team with Kyrie is ready to put the league on notice.
Oh, yeah. They didn't even have Hayward all year. They're stacked.
This team, and I think a lot of people are sleeping on it, but I think this is a team that can really, really, really push Golden State because they're physical. A team that's physical gives Golden State problems because it gets Golden State to play in their own minds. It gets KD, now Cousins, and Draymond Green to get frustrated, and when they get frustrated, they suffered from Rasheed Wallace syndrome where they get themselves eliminated from games. All you have to do is get physical with them. You don't have to do anything illegal. You don't even have to foul them. All you have to do is just get a little close to them. You just got to bump and grind and go, and they get pissed
I
off.
don't see nothing wrong.
The Celtics are the deepest team in basketball right now. They got pretty much 3 starter caliber players,
especially when Glenn Baby Davis comes back.
At each position.
Did you see Baby Davis hitting that the 3-point shot from the top of the key in the big 3? He got the ball and he didn't know what to do because everybody was covered and they were just like, shoot it, and he just fucking smushes it. It was so good. It was so good. All right, so any other comments on Riddler's
No,
rankings?
I don't think I have any other gripes. Porzingis, no.
That's the thing too. That's why I kind of like that one too because it's a good argument.
Yeah, absolutely.
Beads and pussy. Nothing, Kyle.
He's doing something.
I wanted to
He's
talk
busy.
about real
He's
quick.
in trouble
really,
with the lady.
'cause we don't need the whole hour for our game show per se.
Can I give Kyle my challenge quick?
Yeah.
All right, so Souls, I've been thinking about this. We need to add some
You're gonna
spice to
love
this.
this.
You know, like I told Jeff about this yesterday. So we could discuss what we want to do. I want to wait till the end of the MLB regular
Pay
season.
attention.
Pay attention, Souls. This is important. So it's gonna be a bet. It's gonna be a shot bet. We can do something different, but we need someone to write it down. Rita can write it down. By the end of the regular season, the Mets will have a better record than the Phillies by the end of the regular season. The Mets are not winning the division, and neither are the Phillies. Neither are making the wild card. But you can write this down. We'll make some challenge. I just want it to be known that the Mets are like 14 games back right now. And we're
Kyle's looking up the stats right now.
post All-Star. I'm pretty sure it's 14 games back.
You're in dead last behind the Marlins.
I'm aware of that. That's the whole point of this, Kyle. I think the Phillies will tank.
What do you want to do?
Well, we'll have to determine.
Anything. Just say something.
Well, I mean,
I agree.
excellent.
You
So,
lost, sir.
well, we'll see. We'll see.
So if we can offer, can the 3 of us choose the losers like?
Yeah,
punishment?
I mean, I wanted to be sort of drinking related, but I mean, I had nothing in mind.
Real quick, I know the viewers can't see this. We'll post it or something. Our friends over at Cliffside, they posted this photo a while ago. I was looking through some liked photos trying to find something I wanted to discuss on the show. But so first of all, it's great because you don't know if you noticed, but there's a deer in the background of that photo as well. But just take a look at the photo. Don't say anything.
Okay.
Just look at it.
Yep.
Okay. This is one of the co-guys from Cliffside. Okay.
Yeah.
I saw it.
All right. Jeff's seen it. Now I'm going to say something that's going to really piss somebody off at this table.
I know where this is going.
This guy looks like an exact mesh of Mock's dad and Kevin Nash.
Shout out Dave Durant.
But you can see it.
I know.
That's funny.
So we got to go to break.
Yeah, we'll go to break. I'll find this photo I was looking for. We'll discuss it real quick, and then we're on to sports newlyweds. Welcome back to Getting Sports with Drunk. I'm your hostess, Cupcake the Riddler, and I'm joined by assholes. All right, we just watched Mock and Kyle do a quick chug before we got back, and
Yep.
I don't think Kyle's beer went down at all. I actually think it went up.
He spit into the bottle.
Yeah, he drooled into the.
So we're back. No Facebook Live currently. Our hostess
thanks,
with
Pete.
the mostest, Peter Pino, is on vacation, and it's
Hope he's having a good time.
Kendall's retarded.
I don't. He's a Cowboy fan.
You're retarded.
Well, I mean, we could
Just say you're retarded.
No, I won't do that.
All right, say you're dumb.
I'm a dumb guy. Well, we're using
You
a
dumb
hotspot.
dumb me want
Yeah.
gum gum.
We're using a hotspot.
We're using
It's
the
gonna burn too much
hotspot, so
data.
Facebook Live would be.
Sounds like a
A
Migos
waste.
song.
But
Hold on.
Jeff and his hammer are here.
That's right.
J Mart and his hammer, cock.
Cock.
So we're gonna play the sports newlywed game this hour. But also, I found the photo that I wanted to share. I don't know. Do any of you actually follow Not Sports Center? I've talked about it a few
Yes.
times.
I only see the stuff that's shared, I believe.
Okay. Kyle, you don't have an Instagram. We got to get you an Instagram. There's a lot of stuff that I told you. You got to get an Instagram.
No, we don't. You see the damage she's done on Facebook?
Oh,
But
you
he
kidding?
needs-
Kyle on Facebook has
Oh.
been the funniest thing to
He
ever
needs
happen.
an Instagram just to follow Odubel Herrera on his stories. Odubel Herrera posts probably 4 things a day on his story. So that's 4 times 7. We're talking 28 posts a week. At least 8 of them are him making pancakes. It's so worth it. I follow him just because of that.
Kyle used to have an Instagram.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it was called Skippy Souls.
Exactly. We know you didn't.
Kirsten ran it.
Me Odubel like pancake.
You know how we found? Remember how we found out that he had an Instagram? It was after you broke your nose in softball, and then someone posted.
I posted that.
No, you didn't.
I did. I posted that one.
No, you
I
didn't even know
posted
your
like
own
2
password.
things on that thing.
No, you didn't.
I meant to do this in the Toast of Excellence. I also wanted the Toast of Excellence to Demar DeRozen. Did anybody see his Instagram thing that he did? He went.
Fuck him.
Wow.
Yeah,
We're
but
fighting.
32 points a game against the Sixers.
Wow.
He beat the Knicks with a buzzer beater. You don't see me
So
say
DeMar
fuck him.
DeRozan-
I respect him.
DeMar DeRozan
Swine.
deleted all of his Instagram posts except for one, and it's a black and white photo of him autographing a throwback DeRozan jersey that a fan was holding, and he just put the following: "Words could never express what you've meant to me. I was just a 19-year-old kid from Compton when we
Yeah, I
first
saw
met."
that.
But you took me and embraced me as one of your own. I'm so grateful for the love and passion that you've given me over the past 9 years. All I've ever wanted to do was duplicate it 10 times over just to show my appreciation. Thank you, Toronto. Thank you, Canada. And he deleted every post on his Instagram except for that. Shout out to him because, like we said before, the only guy that's ever played for the Raptors that has wanted to be a Raptor for his career.
I'm going to ask Jeff a question. If he gets it wrong, he can take a shot.
I also would like to ask Jeff a question,
Yeah,
and you
that's
have to do a
such
shot for this
bullshit.
because I know how
Hey,
Jeff's
Jeff,
gonna
I'm
answer.
going to put you through a fucking pop quiz.
It is.
Hope you studied.
Also,
What
real quick,
school did he go to?
everybody here is
what?
going to be a big fan of this. We're throwing.
Oh, fuck
we're
you.
having a
You should know the answer to
at the
this.
liquor store. We're having a work party.
Syracuse.
Kyle, you're going to want to hear this. We're having a work party at the liquor
Shot.
store in a couple weeks, and we all collectively spent $10 each to buy a $100 breakaway WWE table on Amazon, and we're 3D'ing somebody through the table at the party.
So this can be a GSWD event, right?
You guys are more than welcome to come.
Can we put Kyle/Kendall through the table?
It's a reconstructible table. We can put as many people through it as we
I
want.
want to be through the table, but I want to watch Kyle go through the table more.
I've-
So we can put
beef
you
right
both
now.
through the table. All right.
Ooh,
I've
dual
got some
3D.
beef with
We
Kyle.
gotta get to our
real quick.
segment, so go ahead and do your thing.
No, real
You-
quick.
Hold on.
Fuck Kyle.
We have it. Hold on. This is the agenda. I got the agenda real quick. You give your beef with Kyle quick. Kyle, you ask your question quick. I ask my question to embarrass you, Kyle, very quickly. And then I share my photo that I want to talk about, and then we go to the Newlyweds. You have 5 minutes to get through all those things.
I gotta
can
hurry
do
up
this- I can do this in
and
40 seconds.
go.
Kyle, you're a piece of shit, okay? You know, and everyone at this table knows, I'm an NBA fan. I'm not a college basketball fan. I do not follow it. So by you saying, oh, what school do you go to? Fuck you. You're a piece of shit.
What school did he go to?
I don't care.
Answer the question.
I don't care.
DeMar DeRozan. What school?
He plays for the Spurs.
No. What school did he go to?
You know
You
the
know,
show.
He
this
plays
guy,
in the
he
Spurs.
does this all the time, and I know every school, and he gets 3 right and then is wrong for the rest of the night.
That's not true.
You know every Michigan State guy because you're a dick rider.
What
That's about it.
school?
You know, Lev Bell went
Did
there. He's been a
Tennessee.
Michigan State fan.
Wrong.
I know.
You
Think.
looked it up.
No, I didn't.
It's Jeff's favorite college.
Ithaca.
That's not
What
true.
does that even mean? Is what I'm saying.
If he's
Robert
saying what I
Morris?
think it is,
Like,
I
how
think
do I have a
think
favorite
it-
college if I don't
I think he's
follow
saying it-
college sports?
I think he's saying it
Fuck
because-
you, Kyle.
I think he's saying it because of phallic reasons.
Oh,
And one of
God.
your favorite players went there, and you loved him.
Alshon
I said
Jeffrey.
Syracuse already, so
No,
that's not my other favorite
Alshon
school.
Jeffrey. Right?
Robert
Alright.
Morris.
I hate souls.
It's
R.M.U.
South something, right?
Kind of, I guess.
Is it the University
Kyle,
of
just
South
say
Carolina?
it. Just say it, Kyle.
Is
So
it
we can move on.
California?
University of Southern California, USC.
Wow, cool.
No, shut. You agreed to it.
For what?
You agreed to it.
Agreed to what?
You agreed
Paul,
to
your question to Kyle, so we can keep moving.
How about a quick round the horn?
it. All right. UCF. That's where Mo and Mac went. That was the
You can
question.
do 2 shots now.
That was your question.
No, it wasn't.
Thought
So
about
this
it.
isn't. It's not a question per se, but it is a question actually. This is more to embarrass Kyle. So Kyle and I were having an argument at softball, and I posed him the question we were talking about. I said DeMar DeRozan was the best player in Toronto Raptors history.
Hands down.
Kyle made the argument to me. So let me ask
He
you this
says
question.
Chris Bosh. I'm
No.
going
Let me ask you
across
this
that
question.
Table.
In their prime, absolute prime, not NBA Finals, whatever, just in their prime. If you needed a player to drop you 50 points to win the game, are you picking DeMar DeRozan or Vince Carter?
In their prime.
But 50 points. Keep that in mind. 50 points. Not to give you an electrifying dunk that's going to light up the crowd, or not to hit a fadeaway
Don't
three.
swam. Don't swam.
No. I'm saying, or not to hit a fadeaway mid-range jump shot like DeMar
Well, you
DeRozan
don't-
would.
I was gonna say it's funny because they almost have the same skill set to a T when it comes to inside scoring. Outside scoring, Carter gets the edge, but DeRozan's mid-range. He's probably the only person I'll say is a better mid-range jumper than Melo. DeRozan.
Fuck off, souls.
You know what, though? He thought about agreeing with me.
No.
He didn't
Vince
answer
Carter's
right.
never going to be the guy that's going to give you 50 points to win the game.
When he was younger,
Vince Carter's
yeah,
going
he
to be the
was.
guy that's going to dunk, shove his cock in Alonzo
This is not
Mourning's
me
throat.
trying to shit on anyone. I'm just really curious.
I didn't say he did. I
What,
said
you looking
he
up
could
career
have
highs?
when he was
Yeah,
younger.
I don't know what Vince Carter's career high points is.
I feel like it's got to be like 36. I don't think he ever clipped 40.
I think he did.
Did he?
In a playoff.
46.
Wow, did he really?
Yeah, I think it was in a playoff game.
Wow, 46 points.
I think it was against the Sixers, too.
No.
No?
No, I have no idea.
It could have been.
All right, so let me talk about, do you have DeMar DeRozan's career high yet?
Oh,
For
fully
God's
as we-
sakes.
Yeah, thanks. Good thing you get that Google phone there.
43.
Even.
Oh,
it's
Vince-
1 3-pointer. Fuck you.
Kyle, it's
All right,
even.
go watch college basketball.
I will.
All right?
Kyle, here's the thing.
Study
Any
the
of us can hit a
draft.
three-pointer against the Sixers at any point in the Sixers franchise history.
Wait, what happened?
Any of us could hit a three-pointer against the Sixers.
I totally missed what you just said
You
there.
have no perimeter defense, is what he said.
I don't know if I could.
Yes, you could. And if you couldn't, you could pass to someone that could.
Absolutely. That's where I exceed.
Excel.
I just hope we get
What school did Latrell Sprewell
All right, real
go
quick,
to?
we're talking about this photo and then we're
High
going.
school.
All right. So 2018-19
you don't know?
Lakers full roster. Here we go. Starting point guard, Rajon Rondo. Starting shooting guard, Hart. I don't know his first name. Josh Hart. Starting small
Kevin.
forward, Brandon Ingram. Power forward, LeBron James, center, JaVale McGee. Waterboy, Lonzo Ball. Parolee, KCP. Flop trainer, Lance Stevenson. Meme guy, Kuzma. Weed guy, Michael Beasley. Ball boys, LiAngelo and LaMelo Ball. Concessions, LeVar Ball. Clipboard holder, Luke Walton. Coach, LeBron James.
Do you guys realize what we're watching this year?
Do you guys realize that LeBron James agreed to that deal and he had never met Luke Walton?
But listen, they were drafted in the same year as players.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's like baffling to me.
It's true. The rules for
can't.
the Newlywed Game.
But Bill is better.
Shut up.
I need a piece of paper. Read it. I need a piece of paper.
While you set this up, can I
You don't have
pose a
anything
question?
in your bag I can write
Yes,
on.
you
Nothing.
may pose a question.
a conundrum,
You
if
don't
you
have
will.
receipts? I see, like,
Between
two notebooks in there.
between Jeff and Kyle.
Fuck.
No. It's not a debate thing.
Okay.
But do you think LeBron's gonna have, because like in Cleveland, he was the coach. He kind of ran things. Do you think that'll be an issue in LA that he's like not?
I need team
gonna
names,
end
by
up
the way.
being one.
Hold on, we got to get into this. We're going out of time.
He's a play caller.
So we got-
That's what I'll leave it.
We got sports newlyweds. We got Jeff and Kendall versus Mock and Kyle. I need team names. I'll state the rules while you guys can think about your team names. The rules are very simple. If the Newlyweds Game is something that dates all of us, but it's a fun game. Essentially, the way it works is you would ask the husband a question. What's your wife's favorite clothing store? He would answer. The wife would answer. They would show the whiteboard to the host. If they got it right, they got a point. If they didn't, they lost. Okay. Same concept, but it should be for sports. It's going to be Jeff and Kendall versus Mock and Kyle. We don't have whiteboards with us. I forgot all the materials at home. So whoever's
It's with the
answering,
private stock.
whoever's answering, just send me a text message and I'll just look at them,
Gotta get this in queue.
type of thing. So just get we're not on Facebook Live, so I know it's not an issue. So do we have team names set up at all?
Yeah,
Yeah, we got it.
We
I have
are
a feeling Jeff and Kendall's is just going to be this.
Yeah, we're going to be the Chubs.
That's what I figured.
Me and Kyle are hot fudge.
That's my nickname.
That's a personal attack. Slander.
I didn't know that was his nickname.
I was going for the clam clappers, and he didn't want that.
What about sax slappers?
That was the first one.
Defaulted sex slappers to clam clappers.
All right, so we've got
It's
the
so
Chubs
hot in
versus
here.
Hot Fudge.
Sounds
Okay.
like a lethal combo.
So
Just
who wants to be the husbands and who wants to be the wives?
Kyle's the wife.
the wife, Kyle?
I'll be a wife. Kendall, want to be a wife with me?
It doesn't matter. I'll be the wife. That's fine.
Nice.
What if we're an LGBT?
Well,
We're not
no,
going to
no,
tread that
no,
water.
no,
Never
listen.
mind. We're not going to tread that water.
Jeff is our resident father. I think he deserves.
To be the mother.
I've walked in on Jeff trying to breastfeed a couple times.
It doesn't work. I'll tell you that.
So much hair.
Weird that it was Kyle.
Oh, no.
All right, so we got Kyle and Kendall as wives.
That's fine.
Okay,
Wife's.
so we're gonna start off easy. We'll get harder. So
Oh.
I'm gonna pose the question to the wives, so the husbands have to send me the text with their answers.
Oh.
Okay,
Dun, dun, dun.
good.
Yeah, I get it.
So I'm going to ask the question. You guys come up with the answer
Wait,
that you
so-
would think, okay?
So
Okay.
I'm
We're starting
the
off-
husband.
You're the husband.
All right.
Mock's the husband.
Do
You
we have,
guys
like, a
text me what you think
clipboard so I
their
hit Mock
answers
with
would
every
be.
time I get it wrong?
Now, to keep this, I would like to preface this so I don't have to keep like scrolling in between things.
Yeah, what's that?
I would like everybody to text to the group chat.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, no, they're gonna get the text.
Oh, yeah. Nope, we're
You guys
sending
can't go off honesty?
right to Paul.
All right, fine. Just text it straight to me. I'll turn off my hidden message things. I have so much to hide.
All right, and the question is,
Okay, so we'll start off easy. Who is your wife's favorite MLB baseball player of all time?
Dun, 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 dun.
Of all time, huh?
You know what's funny? I know all three of theirs.
No, you don't.
You don't know mine.
Yeah, I do.
Really? Who is it? Because it's Dwayne Weiss.
Should have went to the bathroom during the break.
Jermaine Dye.
No, I know all four of yours, actually.
All right.
All right, we have the answers in, so I would like the wives to give their answers. Mrs. Souls
My player is Cole Hamilton.
and Mrs. Reed.
Jose Reyes.
All right, we got a point for each. Good job, husbands.
Yeah.
Rim jobs for everybody.
That was tough. I was like, David Ray? No.
He
You
knows.
see what I put after Jose Reyes?
but LMAO guy sucks.
I'll tell you what, it's a shame that the Mets are still paying him. I love him.
Bobby Bonilla.
All right,
Good
question.
job, babe.
Oh, God, I'm gonna get Jeff
Good
wrong.
job, babe. All right. So we had a question for the
Better
husbands.
get it
now.
right, honey, or you're getting some...
I know I'm gonna get it
The
wrong.
wives need to answer. So Mrs. Souls and Reed. All right, Mr. Mock, Mr. Martin. Who is your favorite NFL player of all time?
Look at Kyle. Like, he's thinking.
See, this is hard for both of them. That's why I made these teams the way I did. Because Jeff and Mock are straight up wild cards all the time. Just all the time.
It's hard for me.
MLB was
noise.
too easy for them. Actually, Jeff might have been difficult. Because for
Eric
MLB,
Bedard.
because
Hands down.
MLB for Jeff though, I feel like if you were
Gross.
trying to answer for Jeff, you could very easily be trying to be persuaded between Frank Thomas and McCutcheon. I feel like it'd be McCutcheon simply for playing for the Pirates. Is it Frank? Big hurt. Nice.
Yep.
High five. It's an extra point for the.
I love
Chubbs.
Frank.
I think I'm wrong.
All right, the answers are in. Okay, so Mr. Mock, your favorite NFL player of all time.
Eli Manning.
Your favorite NFL player of all time, Mr. Martin?
Reggie Bush.
Wow, they both got points. I couldn't believe it.
I thought you were going to go Breeze.
I had him typed up. I was like,
I thought you were going to go Joe Horn.
could you
And I thought
imagine?
for sure that you were going Tiki Barber.
No, I hate Tiki Barber.
Not you, him.
Oh.
No, I
So
just
fuck
had
that.
a feeling.
Hey, Kyle, have a sip.
Did.
All right, this is
Take that.
You know
Love your
what? I
face.
can't wait to
Listen,
get like
are you
drunker
the
and
wife
then
or
like
the
mess up
husband?
a plan like something that's my own thing. Like,
You're
oh
the
wait,
wife,
that is
right?
my
You want to have
favorite.
an affair?
Mhm.
All right. All right. We can have an affair.
okay. This one's going to be, so this is, the missus
Nope.
will be answering the,
So me and Jeff got to text it to you.
yes.
Okay.
So this is going to be, so make sure you're listening, Kendall
Kyle Schwarber.
and Kyle.
Kyle Schwarber. Favorite NHL player.
I'm going to give you a list of 4 NBA players. You have to text me who you think their favorite is out of the 4. Okay? Ready?
Langston.
Kobe Bryant,
From the Lakers.
That's
LeBron
paper.
James,
From the Lakers.
No, that's paper.
Alonzo Mourning, and Tyson Chandler.
See, here's a problem with this question. Because the player I actually like versus the player I like ironically because I'm an asshole.
It's who you like more. What do you like more? Being an actual fan of the NBA or being an asshole?
That's another impossible
I know
question.
that.
You think you guys have a minute and 30 seconds that you can stall?
Okay, so we got the Red Baron is off yearning.
I'm pretty sure I typed this man's name correctly. The autocorrector's being a real hassle.
You didn't.
Ah.
All right, so we got the picks in, but we got to stall because the Red Baron is currently urinating.
Well, real quick, Kyle, what do you say? Quick 5-second chug. Let's go.
All right, I'll do it with you guys.
You guys vamp. Jeff, talk.
So anyway, the day was Thursday. the weather was fair.
He went for this private stock so that nobody would be talking. I gotta tell you, I did a pretty good job at making a Gatorade flavor.
Okay, so I got a
Oh,
question to
color.
propose to Jeff while we're waiting.
Oh, what school did? All right, go ahead.
No, now what? Now I am.
Hey, what do you think Kyle's career ERA was at
1375.
20.
Was it 27? But it was in the lowest teens.
It was all because it's like
14,
2 games.
18.
It was one game.
Come on, you only pitched in 2 games.
We didn't.
It said 2 appearances.
What year?
All of them.
That's not true.
No,
That was a really good voice crack. I'm a big fan. All right, the Red Baron's back. The Red Baron's back.
I just
Okay.
wanted to mention that someone left some refrieds in the bowl.
Yikes. All right, so Mrs. Souls, your answer is
Alonzo Mourning.
okay, and Mrs. Martin or Mrs. Reed, your answer is
Alonzo Mourning.
ooh, a point for the hot fudge, not for the chubs.
I don't
No,
know
no.
who that is.
I like
Jeff,
the
Your
would you-
husband guessed Tyson Chandler, ironically, because he's an asshole.
You know, the thing is, because those are the same person for me. Tyson Chandler and Alonzo Mourning.
They're totally different people.
No, but the thing is, they both have a degree of
you're only
ridiculously.
lucky I'm not being an asshole.
No.
I'm taking a point
Alonzo
off
Mourning's
because
a
Mark
Hall of
spelled it
But
wrong.
listen,
Tyson Chandler
Je-
is also going to be.
I thought you were going to send me the same
Maybe.
way you spelled
Should be.
Alonzo,
I think he's in the
A-L-N-S-O. It's Zio.
Oh,
Should
But I
be
thought you were going to say
defensive player,
morning like
champion.
M-O-R-N-I-N-G.
But the thing
Stats
is,
good.
Jeff,
Yeah.
but Jeff wasn't wrong because he didn't pick the 2 greats on the list.
I knew it wasn't.
It's because he was a Hornet during that time. I was a big fan of that team. Stuck with him in 2K.
That's not why he picked them. That's not why he picked Alonzo Mourning. He just picked Alonzo Mourning because it was the one he knew least about.
yeah, I thought Paul threw that in there to kind of throw me off, so I went with it. I was almost hoping that he wasn't a real person.
Wait, so Kyle, you liked Alonzo Mourning over? All right, whatever.
This one's going to take a little bit of thinking, so I'll keep
Yeah.
talking throughout the break. So, J-Mart, Mock, have your answers ready. Mrs. Souls and Reed, be ready to text in. NFL question. What is your spouse's favorite non-playoff, okay, hold on, I reword this. What's your spouse's favorite team non-playoff play? Meaning, what's their favorite play that happened for their team, not in the playoffs? This requires some thinking. So by everybody, by all of them, because I know the minute I said favorite play, Mark was like helmet catch. Doesn't work.
I don't think it was.
Non-playoff.
It's got to be non-playoff.
It wasn't going to be the helmet catch regardless.
Okay. I think actually, you know what I think Mox might be?
So tough.
Not to give anything to Kyle. I don't take points away from you guys, but I think it might be the Deshaun Jackson punt return.
That was not very nice. That was not very nice.
That thing pops
But-
up on my feeds
But you
like
know
all.
what?
It was an
But you know what?
amazing game.
I deserve that because I took a couple shots at Jeff earlier about his Knicks jersey, so that's fair.
Kyle's already shot in the answer, and Mock hasn't even thought of it yet.
No,
Oh, okay.
I think I have it.
So it's
Look
interesting.
at it.
I will. I'll look at it once I get the other
No,
text.
look at the thing I wrote after.
The thing that scares me is I saw Kyle typing a lot, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
See, things like this, it's fun because you don't think about it, but we talk about these things as friends off the air all the time. Especially on the car ride trips to Philly and Pittsburgh and stuff like that. We do these things all the time to pass the time.
Oh, I'm wrong, by the way.
But you don't think about it. Now, hold on. I've got Jeff and Kendall texting me. Only one of you is supposed
Yeah,
to be
why
texting
are
me.
you both texting?
No, I'm not so.
Okay, all right. So Kendall's texting me. All right, good. Mrs. Kendall.
Jeff's trying to check out
All
this
right.
local.
I'm
girl.
trying to remember if this is playoffs or not.
The play I said is a favorite of mine, and I know it's
Hold on.
All right, so I don't think that got a point either.
it might. I mean, I'm fairly.
I know
confident
for a
this is
fact
regular
that I
season.
didn't get his. So
Okay, yeah, no, we're good. We're good.
Okay, so Mrs. Souls answered the Hopkins one-handed catch. Second text that follows it up. That fucking different count.
that, I meant didn't.
Okay, and then the Mrs. Reed text was strip ball touchdown off of Fred Smoot. Machine, your answer?
You know, Kyle tried to be funny, but it is the Odell catch.
Against
He
the Cowboys?
tried to be funny. Yep.
In a losing effort.
Yeah.
J-Mart, your answer?
Gleason.
Ah,
I'm sorry.
No points.
Forgot about that. I was close though.
No, Kyle, you tried to be. How did you
That
forget
is
about it? You referenced
hilarious.
it.
who is the receiver who did that? Was it Moore?
It was Meacham.
It was Robert Beecham.
That's one of the funniest plays
Greatest
ever happened. Though.
My favorite.
Okay,
That
okay,
might be my
hon.
favorite besides
Definitely.
Gleason's for. But
All right, we're going to go off the cusp here.
The cuss.
The custard. So we got Machine texting in, and we've got Jeff texting in. This is going to be fun, though. This isn't a spouse one. What is the Riddler's favorite White Sox baseball play of all time?
Can anybody? Oh, screens went black.
Not a spouse question.
That's why I said it's off the cuff.
Is this one worth 2 points?
No.
No, why?
Because you asked. It was going to be
I
worth 2
know.
points as a surprise, but then you ruined it.
Technically got it.
So if Mock gets it right, it's 2 points, and if you guys get it right, it's 1.
Now wait a minute. We
I think I technically got it.
doing around the horn here. Is that what we're doing?
Listen, Kendall, stop.
Yeah, for
saying
real,
that.
dude.
Come on.
That
we
fucking
got-
shit's worse than it's like a hint of fireball.
I'll tell you
with
what.
With a
The
hint
crazy thing is there's no cinnamon in there.
Cinnamon.
There's no. You know what's in there? A lot of cherry.
Getting all these.
There's also 99 bananas.
Yo, I'm
in
getting
there,
all
Jeff.
these car jobs. I'm like, I don't fucking have any experience.
All right.
Right now.
That's all there are.
So we've
man.
got our text in.
Dude, seriously, that's all there are.
All right, so Mox is hilarious.
I think I'm technically right.
All right, so you each get a point for hilarity, so I'm just going to give that to you now.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go ahead and give that, because you both said great things. All right, so Mock's answer, Kornoko home run, ... Any of them.
You know, Buck?
And Jeff's answer, Kornoko bomb piece, grand slammy. Whoa, what a play. Get that guy a statue and a seat in Cooperstown. So,
Can I
those
answer
were
the
their
full
answers. What?
Can I answer the full question?
What? Go ahead.
Okay, answer like what it was.
Yeah, what's your answer?
It was Paul Konerko grand slamming against Chad Qualls in Game 4.
So I was right.
Of the
I was gonna
World
say,
Series?
technically I was right.
Sort of, we
I
were
was just
both right.
against Chad Qualls.
Everybody's wrong.
It was Willie Harris, pinch running.
It's actually the Dwayne Weiss home run rod for Burley to get the perfect game.
But is it close?
That's second. But you're still all wrong.
Good enough.
But you guys each got a point for hilarity in Texas.
All right.
Storms
That'll
coming.
It'd be funny, kid.
All right.
Funny, babe.
Stop doing
We have to. I don't have a clipboard to do this.
All right. First one to make their
Oh,
other
shit.
spouse seminate gets 10 points. Go.
Cock.
Open your.
Done.
Give me your dick. Give me your dick.
Whoa.
How's
So
I
we've
can't
got-
say what I want to say.
Guy goes, that's
We've
my
got
husband.
we've got the missus texting in now. All right. So
Wow me,
To the
baby.
wives.
Really wow me on this one, babe.
to the wives. Who is your husband's favorite hockey player of all time?
Oh, man.
Oh,
Ooh,
there's no
that should be
chance.
easy, Kyle. That should be easy.
Spelled it wrong.
You don't.
That should be easy.
You might
Fuck,
know
how do I
modern,
spell this?
but I don't even.
all time?
Jeff doesn't even know his favorite of all time.
Oh,
I know
do.
Jeff's.
No shot.
Yeah, play for the Oilers.
No, he doesn't.
I know Jeff's.
I'll be
At least
impressed
I think I
if
do.
anyone does.
I spelled it wrong.
Because
but
this is
you know what
almost
I mean.
unfair because I followed it for a while, then didn't for about 6-7 years.
Okay, so let's count for I will amend this then. For J-Mart, we
More
will count
recent?
current NHL.
All right, because it was Jeremy Roenick, and there's no
No way.
anyone would've
Yeah,
got
that's
that.
not fair because Kendall, honestly, he was still trying to find this first pubic hair.
So I typed in Islanders greats.
So,
I
wait a
would
minute.
not do
Wait a
that.
minute. When you say current, you mean like they played this past season?
just for Jeff, because
Okay.
Kendall's
I
not
know
going to
his.
be familiar with
my
any.
answer's already.
Your guys' is different because
My answer's in.
you guys are assholes.
We're hot fudge.
It's
Kyle,
more.
please stop hitting my legs.
I have to.
They hurt.
You should get this, I think.
I think I know Jeff's.
So here's the problem. Jeff and I run into this issue where we blend our ridiculously into our seriousness.
Is it because you
you
both want
text
to wear
me yet?
leopard print
No, not
glasses?
yet.
I need an answer.
I know. What do you put your phone down?
I-
You like put that like we're going to wait till the break.
because, well, I was giving some background for the listeners.
while he's doing that. But speaking of breaks, we have news. We don't have a date set yet, but the PPRN radio network is
What's
going
that?
for full revamp, which means you are going to get better content, better quality, the whole 9 yards. Included in that, getting sports with drunk for 3 hours. That's right.
Imagine that.
We're going to be live from 10 to 1 on
So-
Sunday.
Surprise, Peter. Haven't told you yet.
Whole another hour of drinking.
Peter's going to be all about it because I already talked to him about
Oh
it.
Yeah.
man,
Kyle's gonna
I
have to go
forgot
to work.
all about that.
What, the drinking? So
Oh, I
getting sports with
can't,
drunk is
I
going to be
gotta
live for
Nah.
3
We're
hours.
moving to 3 hours. Hopefully get
Couldn't
more
even give us a
Facebook Live
Whopper.
going.
And the thing that we're not sure about yet,
You're right.
we're not sure if we're going to do 3 hour segments or if we're going to do two 90-minute segments.
So
we
we're
might
gonna
do
do
one
3 hours.
180 minutes.
No breaks. No words from
That's
our
what I'm thinking. I'm
sponsors.
thinking no breaks, and I'm thinking that we have to kill a 30 rack per show. First show, we have to kill a 30 rack.
Let's do it.
Red dog.
Each. Yes!
30 rack or red dog each.
I want to do a 30 round race.
Ooh.
Kendall, are you going to text your answer?
It's
or-
in. It's in.
Oh.
It's in. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with my answer.
Yeah, happy.
I'm
All
not
right.
happy with
That
it.
answer's in. Ooh, Kendall, you might actually get a point on this one. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's true, but
I gambled.
there's been a lot of Anaheim Ducks played as well. So
I
we
know.
don't know. Let's see.
I gambled big time.
All right. Maxine.
My answer, Jaromir Jagr.
Okay. And J-Mart, your answer.
Brent Burns.
Ooh, I would have been wrong.
No points either way.
Wow.
Souls guessed Milan Lucic,
No.
and Reed guessed Chicago
You never
runs
talk about
on
Jagr.
Duncan.
I talk about Jagr all the time.
Duncan
You
Keith,
don't.
which was a very good guess by
It was
Kendall,
a good
though.
guess.
That was a very
I
good
give
guess.
you-
Very
Damn.
good guess.
Way to go.
But you
wife.
didn't wow me.
Jeff has
You
just
didn't
announced his
wow.
Chicago Blackhawks fanship.
I thought for sure Jeff's was going to be Rick Nash.
Rick, see, that if you said Rick Nash, the hilarity part would have got you half a point.
So there was a part of me that almost said the greatest player of all time. One of Kyle's, family members is a big fan of this player.
Oh, PK Subban.
No.
But I know it wouldn't be.
Throw a catfish at him. Call it that.
Fucking idiot.
Kyle, you're the one that answered wrong.
You should have answered right.
Yeah, we're gonna hook up.
All right. Because this is getting sports with drunk, we're gonna mix a little booze into this.
All
Better
right.
get this right.
Lightning round.
So we got a question for the misters. Your wife is at the bar. What's her shot of choice?
Tell you what, the sun just lit up the room in the studio here. I think the light bulbs of the forget it. Private stock. Thank you. The urine is here.
If you say anything different, I'm going to punch you right in the stomach.
You're gonna earn it if you say anything different. I'm just telling you that now.
See, it's only one of two things.
If you say the wrong one, you're getting punched. Just know that's happening. And Paul said it's okay.
That's true. I did.
Do I get to hit you back?
No, you never get to hit me back up. Kendall's is easy because it's anything.
Yes. Yes, it
Like,
is.
hey, you want this shot of dishwater? Yeah.
So I'll
absolutely.
say this.
You'll say what?
We're at a bar, though, right?
It's 100% accurate.
Yes, we're at a bar, Kyle.
All right.
So I want you guys to know this: that the Chubs are getting a point, regardless, because this is the most spot on response I've ever gotten in my life. So anyway, Mrs. Souls, what is
Pickleback.
your shot of choice? The what?
Pickleback.
Could you please explain to the viewers what that is for those who don't know it?
It is
gross.
Jameson and pickle juice.
Right, and if you're just like the Riddler, pickles make you want to put your
Sick.
penis all the way inside your body and out your anus because they're so gross. So you do the pickle juice first and chase it with the Jameson. All right, Red Baron, Mrs. Red Baron.
Yes.
What would you do if you said exactly what I texted you? before?
I'd give you guys 5 points.
So
But I know there's no chance of that happening.
Well, so here's the deal. So it was mentioned I would pretty much do a shot of anything. I mean, actually, as time goes on, I'm enjoying the private stock a lot more. I've had a long career of doing a triple shot of Jack Fire at the bar.
Unbelievable. You're word for word on right now.
So I guess that'd be it.
So here's the deal. The Chubs get 2 points because that's pretty much what Jeff texted me. Jeff said, whatever someone he's with decides on because she won't make a decision, but if she's forced to pick, Jack Fire triple shot. And your husband texted in the pickleback. So we're tied up. We're not at 5 apiece.
You know me so well, babe.
You know what we're
Yeah,
doing after this?
way to go, not getting Jagr.
Triple
You-
Bitch, we never
Triple
talk
shot.
about him.
We're going to a bar.
Oh, you should. You know what?
Triple shots for everybody.
What do you got for me, Riddler?
All right. Are the missus ready to text in?
Yep.
What is
Come
your
on,
husband's
baby.
least favorite sport of all time?
Oh, easy.
So I love that Kyle texts in before Mock has an answer in his head. Like you can see Mock, he's struggling. Kyle's like, I know what it is.
Trying to think. Well, what do you mean? Of like the big four
Nope.
or anything?
All sports.
Curling.
Fuck you. Curling is awesome.
Look, I wish I could.
All right, do you have an answer?
Not yet.
Come on, you gotta have an answer.
I do.
You do have an answer.
One, yeah.
All right, so I would like the husbands to say theirs at the same time. 3, 2, 1, go.
Soccer.
Cross.
Ooh, so the husbands get a point, or the Chubs get a point. Kyle also gets the cross.
No, he didn't. Look at the first part. I was kidding with the second part.
Did he say soccer?
He said soccer or lacrosse, so I didn't see the
can't do
soccer
that.
part.
Wait, or?
You can't.
I was
we just-
kidding
we just
about
guessed
the
it.
first part.
What do you mean you're kidding?
Second part.
Here's the
But
deal.
you
Get
preface
outta
it with
here.
Here's
or?
the deal. His first text said soccer. I give him the point. From now on, you must preface with
I'm gonna start
joking.
doing that or this, and then joking when it's wrong.
I knew it was
Fuck-
soccer.
Oh, fuck off.
He talks about
Fuck
fucking him
off.
being gay all the time.
I do not like
Oh.
soccer.
Yeah, but the way he went
I
about that
understand.
is shady business.
Listen,
Okay.
my wife is dumb.
You guys
what do
aren't
you want me
hot
to tell you?
fudge. Our affair, it's not happening.
Good.
Good.
I don't want your dick inside me
Cancel.
anyways.
Wow. Wow. All right, that's all we have for today. Please still listen to us.
All right. Final question.
No,
What
not
do we have
final
left?
question.
Your
Only
son.
48.
I'm
We got
gonna
time.
do that for every answer from now on.
Or-
Or
Just so you know, I
this.
disclaimed it with no more ors. So,
Well, I was
Your
talking
first
about the or like a paddle.
like the
with
Rita
soccer.
or. All right.
I kept thinking tennis, but I like tennis.
But may
I-
not
He
exclude.
just likes it because he's got a real infatuation with the Williams sisters.
No, that's such.
He wants them to
I can
grunt
watch-
on him
I can
real
sit
hard.
And watch tennis.
Maria Sharapova.
Yep.
Spell
I can't.
it. What school
She
did she
can't.
go to?
Washington.
Ithaca.
Washington. You know, in Russia.
All right.
Washington University of Russia.
So this is for the husbands.
It's so hot in this room.
Yep. If your wife were to play professional baseball, what position would they play by choice?
Swear to God, if you get this wrong, I will fucking murder you. If you get this wrong, I'll punch you in the face. Deal?
Now you said professional bocce, right?
Script coming soon. I've worked on it.
Kelly,
little
you've
bit
been
last
working
week.
on this script for like 16 years.
Do you, not true. Do you know how long Superbad was written for? Long
Like
time.
45 minutes?
No, Superbad took about 5 years to write.
I don't know if you're laughing at me or Jeff.
that's a mock. It's 100% a mock. Jeff's is funny, but Mock's is super funny. All right. Wives, please give me your answer. Souls?
So essentially,
I said Souls first, you dumbass. Souls.
Oh, we're having that affair.
Pitcher.
Okay. Mrs. Reed?
So I'm a utility player, so I can play anywhere. Catcher.
So hold on.
Now, hold on. You
That's
heard
so
what he
funny
said,
because
though.
Jeff said catcher or anywhere. So that is a point. But Mock said pitcher, but nowhere near good enough.
Oh, you suck. 13 years.
Oh my god. This is turning out to be
Oh,
more of a hit than
man.
I ever thought.
Love you, baby.
We should do this every week.
Did we get 2 points for that one?
No. No, you didn't.
How did I get 2 points for last?
Because you said or last time.
Yeah, but theirs was funny too. And Jeff also texted catcher or anywhere or. So it was also equally funny. All right, so we'll go back to the
Yeah, just
easy
like your
questions.
or was bullshit.
Husbands,
Fucking.
if this is slightly a two-parter without being a two-parter.
Uh-oh.
So if your wife was to suit up for an NFL team, what jersey would they wear? What number? What jersey number would they wear?
So am I texting this one?
Oh no, sorry, this is for the husbands. That's right. It's for the husbands.
So
My bad.
I'm texting this?
No,
Oh,
no,
no.
the wives are texting because the husbands just texted. So the wives
You
will be
keeping
texting
up,
in their
honey?
answers. If your husband were to suit up for an NFL team, what number would they wear?
Just number.
Ew. Rebecca's farting. No wonder she's single.
I
Yeah,
don't
this is-
think it's the chair.
this is
Yeah,
slightly
but
a
share
two-parter.
that's
Now,
getting the abuse.
I've gotten answers from both, and I'm assuming the husbands have answers as well.
Because it also stinks in this room.
But I want to say this is slightly a two-parter because you have to think the NFL goes by positions.
Somewhat.
So are you confident with your answers that you texted in?
Yeah.
I am.
Okay. Mr. Mock, Sheen washable.
Oh, I would be a quarterback wearing number 12
Okay. And
for Aaron Rodgers.
Shocker. 26.
All right. So you both get a point, but Mock actually loses this point.
I
So look at that. The Chubs are up a point.
wanted to make sure it was known that it was not for Tom Brady. I had to make that known.
You couldn't have literally thought of any other 12. Andrew Luck would have been fine.
You know what? Didn't realize he was number 12. Sorry.
I'm gonna
'Cause
go
he
ahead and,
hasn't
I'm gonna give you this.
Played in
I'm gonna give
God
you this.
knows how long.
Where's the private stock?
Oh no.
Where
private
is
stock?
the privacy? There it
Get
is.
over here. You get your point back if you do this shot out of this shot glass that who knows what's been in this.
So we lost a point.
Most likely snot.
If you do this shot, you get the point back.
I'll do it for a point.
I don't care about the
Yeah,
point.
can anybody do that? Can somebody finish the bottle for 15 points?
Hey, my wife likes to do things for me, so
You got
she's
yourself
gonna
a
earn our
keeper
point
there.
back.
Do I get the what point back if I do it?
You get the point back.
So wait, do I have a rebuttal? Can I do
No,
this?
because Mark's an asshole.
I love it.
Just
Thanks,
so you
baby.
Know, just so you know, the last time that shot glass was used, I'm pretty sure it was for Uncle Bob's penis.
Whatever.
He uses a top hat for his penis.
Shout out Uncle Bob. How we doing?
You're an asshole.
All right, 2-pointer.
But you love me.
2-pointer.
Fucking get it wrong, punch you in the dick.
Shut
after
up,
that.
Souls.
Husbands,
Don't
You
speak
ready?
to your
You
man
know what,
like
though?
that.
In a
Are the-
shot, that's very smooth.
are the husbands ready to text? Are the husbands ready to text?
Yeah.
What's your wife's favorite sports play of all time? Of the big four
Man.
sports.
Oh, man.
I actually think I know Kendall's. Kyle's, I'm not sure, but I think I know.
I know
Kendall's.
Kyle's. I'm kind of going on a limb here.
I know mine.
Of the big four.
I'm just assuming that they don't have anything outside of the big four. I'm assuming that like Mario.
Francis
Goetz'
goal.
I'm,
in the
I'm
World Cup.
assuming Mario Goetz' chest volley past Argentina for the World Cup in 2014, wasn't it?
What are you talking about? You
Exactly.
just answered mine.
What?
Just answered mine.
You've never even seen that clip.
I don't even know who the fuck you're talking about.
Mario Goetz?
He's the GOAT, bro.
No, he's.
I knew he was going to say that.
Shot.
Why? Because I called you on normal.
Because you thought about
No,
it.
because you'll do it.
Out on the limb.
He's right.
All right, Mrs. Souls, your answer.
Mine is Detroit Palma one-handed interception in San Diego.
And Mrs. Reed.
Mine is the Super Bowl play, the pass to Hines Ward.
All right, so we've got from guesses from your husbands. Mock Sheen guessed Santonio Holmes touchdown in the Super Bowl, and Jeff guessed that Andy Chavez robbed home run.
Hey, is that
Really
the guy
good
that,
guess.
is that
That
the guy
is
that
a
used
really
to
good
smell the
guess.
bat?
It is a really good guess. 'Cause that's what I was thinking.
We're having that affair.
I
It's back.
love-
well, it
I
wasn't.
love
It was,
Andy
okay.
Chavez, though.
Yeah.
I went out on a limb. I mean,
All right, so we're tied up and we're running out of time. So we're
We
on to
started
this
also
one.
like
This is,
Hey,
5
I-
minutes
I
late, so
think-
we have 5 minutes to spare.
Listen, I think we
Shut up.
settled this by who can drink more of the private stuff. I'll go first.
wow.
Well, they won.
so we're gonna go into sudden death round.
I never close. I never close.
You got that right, honey. That's why I'm having an affair.
I'll close for you, babe.
Don't listen to them. They're
Hey,
homosexual.
Your wife's a
Let's go.
whore.
All right,
Whoa, Mark really putting a big finish
You
here.
just want me to drink so you can sex me later.
all right.
Oh, man. We are going to get harsh reviews.
Irresponsible behavior.
She's gonna 2 nights.
Very offensive. My kids listen to them. Well, they shouldn't.
No, they don't. What do you got for us, Riddler?
You don't know?
Oh, I know.
Oh, the answer is I don't
Let's call it a tie.
know.
Bring it back next week.
That's
What
soft.
is? Oh, I forgot. Who's texting in right now?
The women.
Kyle and Kendall.
Ooh, different question.
Well,
though.
Kyla
You can't
and
use this question.
Kendallina.
This question would not
Why
work.
would you have to say Kendra?
Or just,
Kendallina, or just
or
Kendall.
just Kendall.
I've met more girls named Kendall than guys.
I forgot.
I've actually never
You
met
forgot.
a guy named Kendall. Oh,
Only have
Kendall
one.
Jenner.
Only have one on my
Caitlin.
Nope, they're both.
Yeah,
All right,
Fuck the shit out of Caleb.
you ready?
Yikes.
Man, I tell you what. No,
You ready?
You're keeping us
Divorce.
Who is? So we've got the husbands texting in for the wives.
No.
Other way.
Opposite.
Wives are texting in. All right, so husbands, get ready to answer your question. Who is your husband's favorite active division rival NFL player right now?
Wait, what sport?
NFL.
Did you say NFL?
I think I did.
don't
I'm pretty sure I did, but
Because I was instantly thinking NFL, but
I thought I did, but I wasn't sure, so that's why I read it. So who is your husband's favorite player within the division, not for their team, in the NFL right now?
Oh, God. Hold on.
So
Kyle, don't answer yet.
I'm not.
And that's why I said active, because now
So we're
Jason
talking
Witten's off the table.
Yeah.
NFL though.
NFL.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I know mine.
Going out on a limb here. I know it's not true.
That's cool.
Going on a limb, it's wrong, but I'm guessing it anyway.
Oh my god.
A quick shout out to Goddard Hall. Had a dream last night about that while I was at my time at Eastern. I had a dream I was walking down the steps
I'm only
and I pushed a girl down the stairs. I don't know why, but just wanted to shout that out.
Was it Rebecca?
It was not Rebecca. Actually, I don't think I ever
I've
ran
never
into
been to
Rebecca
guess
really in
yours.
passing. It was always just in free time.
So you're saying you want to throw it on the stairs
yours,
now?
yours would be so hard.
Can you fly?
Is it?
Ooh, I just noticed that Heineken cut out. That's going
Only
on the wall.
because
The Getting Sports
I
Drunk
hate
wall is coming along.
everyone
We got
else
some pieces
more.
for it. We just gotta wait
You
for
don't-
Peter
do you
to
hate
get back
him, or
to
do you, like,
actually
respect
confirm that we can do
respect
this.
them.
Okay.
We also gotta wait for Maxime to find
You
a
don't
good
mind?
quote on a banner.
Listen, we can do it. I found cheap prices. I mean, we just gotta
And mine for a
come up
different
with the
reason.
design. Same with the T-shirts. We gotta get the T-shirts rolling.
Well, Rebecca said she was doing the design.
It was originally one player,
Just
but
We'll
one
talk
player.
about it when we bang.
Yeah.
She's wearing slackers.
I would like to. I would
Kendall,
like to
whenever
ask
you're
the same
ready, I
question
mean-
to me and
Yeah,
Kendall
come on.
after.
We'll go to like an out of town
right,
restaurant.
that's
so
fine.
no one
We got
sees
like
us.
promos and shit to get to right now.
I'm sorry.
I think Kyle really liked
I
that
know.
one.
I understand, but we're almost out of time, and you got to finish this.
No, he already
Dude,
sent his text in.
But I'm in spirit
All right.
of the show, we're almost out of time. Kyle's got to finish.
No,
Husbands.
you don't, dude. I'm already drunk.
You heard it here first. I don't know what your answer is.
Hey, somebody else, you know,
He's
had,
wrong.
had,
So
had options.
All right.
So,
Maxine, your answer?
you can preface my answer however you want. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
If I'm picking my favorite divisional rival right now, it's Carson Wentz.
Mine's Cam Newton.
Wow.
We have negative. Kendall answered like 5 players, and none of them were Cam Newton.
ask the same question, just different ways.
Ooh, that could be funny because Kyle hates everybody on the other team.
No, it's not. Kyle's is too easy. It's AJ Green.
No, it's not.
I think it'd be Jarvis Landry.
Wrong.
Hey, stop eliminating guesses if we're really doing this.
All right. Fine. You
Can
want
I
to go
know
sudden
what-
death?
Can I know what Kyle answered?
Kyle said Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh God, no!
You picked me in fantasy.
And
don't you know what-
Kyle-
what-
Kyle-
he was
crop
there.
top.
He was there in the fourth round.
Kendall answered Julio Jones.
No,
Greg
no.
Olsen, Luke Kuechly.
Read the whole thing.
Okay, that's right. Kendall
was there in
said.
the
Kendall
fourth
said,
round.
"Okay,
I
the
didn't know.
slash wasn't established as illegal. Julio Jones, Greg Olsen, Luke Kuechly.
But his favorite player wasn't the Panthers, though.
All right. So are the wives ready to text
Oh,
in?
so did I win?
Are the
Since
husbands
I
ready to
named
answer?
two?
Are the
Let's
wives?
get it.
Who is Paul Riddell's favorite division rival NFL player?
Who's in the
Not
division?
fair.
Lions, Packers, Vikings.
Not fair. He never would have got mine.
Yours was AJ Green.
No, it's not.
Kyle, you've said it like time and again on the
But it
show.
changed.
Since what? Last week?
No, since week 11.
Then who is it?
CJ Mosley.
Never would have.
That's not true.
It is.
You're just saying that because you don't want to root for AJ Green anymore. All right, we have answers. All right, so the Hot Fudge lose immediately.
What do you mean?
No, what do you got? It's based off if you get the same answer. So technically, what's your answer, Souls?
Oh, we had both the answer?
Well, he already texted me his answer. So what did you guess?
For you?
Yeah.
I didn't think about it.
Well, start thinking.
All right.
Fuck.
So real quick, Kendall, what's your answer?
Oh, I'm working on it right now.
Oh, I think I know who it is. God
What
damn it!
Why are you guys answering? They already texted their answers in.
Oh, it's everybody?
You just no. You're supposed to think of the answer. You and Kyle are thinking of the answer. They texted me their answer.
Oh, I thought we had a redo. I was using the slash method again. We didn't declare it as
Damn
illegal.
it.
Oh.
I know who yours is.
Everybody here should know who it is. I've said it multiple
Yeah.
times.
Well, you said the one I've said also.
I mean, here's the thing: it doesn't matter if it's wrong or right, as long as your spouse
Yeah.
guesses correctly.
I'm trying to remember. We had this conversation so many times, and I've had a lot of
Clay
Allagash.
Matthews.
Will this get me a point?
Yes.
Oh, come on!
You shit on the turtle. I showed him more turtles.
I did not
He
shit
showed
on
me
the
baby
turtle.
turtles climbing to the ocean.
I did not shit
Kendall
on
has
the
turtle glasses too. That's another point.
No, those are cheetah print. I don't care what anybody says.
Those are
That's what I
female
said at the
glasses.
beginning.
Come on, Kendall.
To my knowledge, I don't think you have any issues with Adams.
Well, hold on. It's still a tie game because you got the turtle point.
I was right, though.
He gets Clay Matthews, which is bullshit. It's Golden Tate.
I tell you, because you said you've
Golden
liked.
Tate.
Oh, he throws to Golden Tate.
I know that you've said you like Clay Matthews.
All right, so this is it. We're running out of time.
Good job, though.
Okay, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. Females, text it in. Guys, think about it.
Hurry up, babe! Don't fuck it up.
Whoever's closest to each other's answer in numerical value.
Come on, babe.
So wait, he's trying to guess what I'm thinking?
Yep. You can't tell him.
Come on,
I won't
babe.
You can't tell him. All right, we got answers. You guys have your numbers?
Yeah.
Okay. I need to know what Jeff's answer is.
Yeah, it's 69.
Okay. I need to know what Mock's answer is.
12.
All right.
They
Hot
win.
Fudge wins.
Yeah,
They win. Kyle got 17.
Kyle,
So he guessed his own number. You
You
guys were
dick.
meant to
you're
be.
supposed to
Kendall
guess what
guessed-
I'm going to
We
answer.
won.
But Kendall guessed in a very smart fashion, 50.
I can't be wrong or right.
Hot Fudge, you guys are the winners. Congratulations. Private stock for them.
Oh,
They're
no!
the winners. You guys get the private stock.
Listen,
I'm gonna
I'll
drink
share
this.
some with you if you have some.
All right, we are desperately out of time.
Yes.
All right, see you guys.
Yep, we have social media for you guys to follow on.
Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Getting Sports with Drunk. Twitter is GSWD_4.
Make sure to use the hashtag GSWD, whether it's incorrectly guessing all of your spouse's favorite sports moments or drinking terrible private stock.
Find us on Podbean, iTunes, Google Play, and iHeartRadio. I know Peter's on vacation, but here on the PPRN Radio Network, every Tuesday and Wednesday from 7:30 to 10:30 is the Peter Pino Show.
Offense.
But tune in. He does a lot of good stuff. You know, you got Mixtape, the Sunday Drive, bunch of good stuff
Hey,
going
remember,
on PPRN.
3-hour show coming soon.
3 hours coming soon. Be ready.
We'll let you know the week before it happens.
Probably not even that much time.
It might be next
The
week.
day of.
When you tune in and we're mid-conversation, you'll know.
Lightning fast beer reviews.
Lightning
Kyle.
Sucked.
Jeff.
Oh, good. Good. Had it a bunch of times already.
Paul.
Oh, bacon.
Riddler.
get-
Kendall.
Oh my goodness! Come on.
That's a private stock shot, sir.
I guess James being coffee, baby, excellent, yeah.
And the space cake is always wonderful. I hope you guys go out and try it.
Until next week, I'm your hostess, Cupcake the Riddler.
I'm Mark.
Sheen Washable.
Nap, nap, nap.
I'm drunk.
So that's Soul.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
And I'm the Red Baron.
Yo.
Yeah.